are live. We are live. Welcome to another episode of Beast Talk, where we keep it 100. I'm Maurice Speaks, aka Speaks the Beast. Tonight we got Fox with us. We got my
Yo,
man Ben. We got AD, and we got my man Ice. Ice in the building. Ice in the building. Let's get this thing popping. Tune in. Don't forget to share this with your family and friends. You know, we don't want to be successful by ourselves at any moment. If you got something to say, leave it in the comment section. We will address all comments. I will post them on the screen and we will get to the conversation. If you want to join the panel, let me know. I can drop the link in the comment section or I can drop the link in your inbox. Again, at any moment during this video, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share this. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let's get into this. How y'all doing tonight?
All
all right,
right.
good.
Good. Everybody good. Had the election last week. How y'all making out after that election?
I'm gonna mind my
Everything's as it
business.
should. It's as it should be.
Oh, okay. Good deal. So
Let me go get
let-
a drink.
you gonna get a drink? Okay. She getting up out of here quick. You say hold on before you go there. So and I ask this question when she get back also. But so big election just went down. Obviously, Trump won the election. He beat out Kamala Harris for the spot at president. You got a lot of tempers flaring on both sides.
Right.
Of course, people on the conservative side, the Republican side, everybody's excited. People on the Democratic side, they going crazy. They trying to figure out what went
Are
wrong.
they?
They trying to figure out what her campaign, where she falls short at. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of chatter going on. It's a lot of chatter going on. What's going on, Angelica? It's a lot of chatter going on. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hear a lot of talk about, a lot of the sisters blaming black men for their or for this loss, right? My
Mm-mm,
question,
No,
my question to the panel
mm-mm.
is that going on? That's not going on.
no, we're not
So
blaming black men. Most of
okay,
y'all didn't go out and vote.
huh?
I said most black men didn't even go out and vote,
A lot of people didn't like neither one of the candidates, so they didn't
Okay,
so
even
they didn't vote.
partake. And that's
okay,
what, as far as people I've talked to, or my coworkers or whatnot.
Yeah,
And that's just
everybody
ignorant.
knows that the Latin community is the one that
okay.
basically helped. So everybody knows that.
So you saying the Latin community?
I look at the polls and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I got you. What's going on, Megan? How you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, okay. So the Latin community. Okay, so they ain't really pointing fingers at the black guys and all that
No,
stuff.
no,
They
not at
mad. They,
all.
they mad at the Latin man.
The Latin men. Okay, all right.
And
Fair enough.
white
Fair enough.
women, and white women.
And white women. Okay,
Yes.
okay. They blaming them too. Okay,
Well, I'm not mad at them. They can vote for who they want to vote for. I'm not
okay,
mad at them. If whatever happens, happens.
okay.
And I mean,
If he send
honestly,
your ass home, I'm deuces. I ain't saying shit. I'm not helping nobody. Like
mind
I
my
said,
business. I don't want
hashtag
to hear
my
nobody all
ass.
about this
Hashtag
Karen
my
or
ass.
they deporting. I don't want to. I don't.
I don't
I'm not
care. I hope
interested.
they get the ones that I work with.
Oh man. Sheesh.
I'm gonna be like
Man.
this.
Child.
I
Oh man, that's
said, I'm
crazy.
gonna say your daddy's sending you home.
Oh man.
You been on his balls all this time. Ride them balls on
I'm
back
be
to
like,
Mexico.
Jesus, I'm so sorry to
Ooh-wee.
hear that.
Ride
You
them
say,
balls all the way back to Guatemala.
Oh
Wherever
man,
y'all
it's
from.
they in trouble like that.
And then
Well,
everybody crying about their little Christmas bonuses that's cut out.
yeah,
Don't cry now. Don't cry now.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hmm.
So y'all ever gonna be able to get over it? Get over the results?
In
Y'all
four
I'm
think
already
years,
over it.
in 4 years?
I'll get over
I'm
it.
already over it.
Oh, you
I
already over
mean,
it, AD?
In 4 years, I'll get
no-
over it.
I don't linger nowhere too long.
Right. I
Okay,
feel you.
okay. So Fox, he said 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I predict, Fox, for you?
What?
A year from now, on this, you'll be hugging me, thanking me that we got Trump in office.
Why?
Hey,
He
man.
finna give me another
Hey,
$1,200?
No,
He's,
Oh,
he's gonna
that
do
I
a
can
lot more
spend in a
for you.
day.
it's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
do a
way
lot
more
more
than that.
for you.
My rent is $1,200.
It's
What
gonna be way.
next?
It's gonna be way more than
He
that.
gonna pay 1 month of rent.
No,
I'm
it
gonna be
ain't.
happy as hell,
No, it
like
ain't
y'all
gonna
black
come.
men was. No.
Oh man. So you pumping
So they
us
are
down?
mad at black men.
See, now she
Oh
admitted.
no,
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I could care less about y'all
Ooh, man. Care
and who
less.
y'all voted for. That's y'all business.
I mean,
Oh
honestly,
man.
it's cool
At the
y'all
end of
business
the
that
day,
you
I pay
voted
my
for.
own bills. I'm at home by myself at the end of the
Right.
day. So who
Right.
does?
I know plenty of men that probably had voted for Trump and they damn near homeless.
Say
Yeah.
what now?
So, I mean,
What you
to
say?
each his own.
You said what? He home.
I know plenty of black men that voted for Trump and they damn near homeless. They live with somebody. Their name ain't on Lisa but damn thing.
Oh
So I
man.
mean, you don't benefit. No, you don't even make $100,000 a year. So I mean, all I say is, ooh,
How many people make $100,000 a year?
shit. You don't?
What
I'm
percentage?
asking a question. How many
I
people
don't
make?
know. I don't give a damn about what percent makes it. All I'm concerned about is me.
Yeah. But it's a lot of men that don't make that, and the point
Oh
is
well,
that
yeah,
it
my
don't,
bad.
that's not
But
the
a majority of
requirement.
them don't make it at all.
All right,
But yet,
all right.
you live in a move on.
I got you. I got you. It's all good. Rod, what's up, big dog? Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in. Let me
So
ask y'all
Steve,
this question. Go ahead,
Steve, real
big
quick
dog. Yeah.
before you go too far into it,
Okay.
the reason why Kamala lost, and I'm sure you know it, and I'm not sure if everybody else knows, but the main reason why she didn't have a chance to win is because she didn't run on anything.
Right.
She ran
I,
on she ran on gender and identity politics, which doesn't subscribe to the mass
it's
majority of
very
people.
sensitive. I agree.
Right. Yeah.
Had she chosen to speak about things that the people really cared about, she would have resonated more with people.
Right. Yeah.
She,
Well, y'all
So,
got to remember she only did it 3 months, so it is what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
She was
feel
That's
only
like
true.
out there 3
I
months.
Yeah. That's true.
100% I wasn't 100% with, but out of the two, I'd rather go for her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You pick and choose your evils. You know what I'm
why
saying?
did you
Because
want to vote? Why would you choose her over Trump?
Y'all voted for the head of the KKK.
Listen, without bringing up Trump, without mentioning him, why did you want to vote for Kamala?
say it again, sir.
I said without bringing up Trump, why would you want to vote for Kamala?
I'm keep it real. I'm very simple minded. I don't care for Trump. That's why I wanted to vote for her.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
I
said
voted
like
no.
because she's
him.
a woman.
I don't like his
She's
politics, so
black.
I voted for what
It's
I said. I
refreshing.
had to pick and choose. I
It could be
wasn't
something
100%
new.
with all the things that she had going on, but I'd rather have her than him.
And see, Steve, that's exactly the reason why she couldn't win.
That's right. Exactly.
That's the
That's right.
reason. You
Yeah.
can't win a campaign, a
So
presidential campaign.
so y'all just voted on what y'all felt he was gonna do. Y'all didn't like
No,
worry
I
about
looked
his
at.
character.
So,
Y'all
so
don't
the
like
thing,
Trump
Policies.
personally. Y'all
Fox,
just
listen.
like his.
The thing is, this was the only time in history where we were able to see two different campaigns run and coincide from each other. We had 4 years of Trump.
You got to echo, young man. You got to echo.
We had 4 years of Trump,
Yes.
and then we had 4 years of Biden. We were able to see, and I hear the echo too. That's it. So we were able to see how society was with both of those campaigns. And with that said, people were a
Well,
lot
you only seen
happier
her
with it.
3 months though.
But yeah, and you got an
But,
echo too,
but
just to let you know.
hang on.
Yeah, you're echoing real bad.
But like I was
I don't
saying,
know.
I looked at the policy, Fox. I looked at policies.
You didn't look at him. You didn't look at him.
Because it's not
So
that's not important.
I mean, yeah, be a Republican, yeah, do all of that,
No,
but
I'm
the
saying it's not
person
important.
that's head of it is
But it's
not
not
right. That
it's
man
not
is not
important.
right. I
Yeah,
don't care
I
what nobody
agree.
say.
but everybody got things going on with them. You know, it's
Not
just
like that though. I got
Right.
stuff going on with me, but am I against people in general?
Right. But
Am
look,
I trying to control your body?
but check this out, Fox.
What
If
you
you-
learn at school?
If you had something at your house that you need an electrician, right?
Mhm.
You want the best electrician to come in. Now this
It depends on
electrician
my
might have a
mom.
pass, he might have this and that, but you ain't worried. I don't need all that. I just need. Can you come and fix these lights? So these wiring. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna want the best electrician for the job, and to run the country, you want a
But
guy
if this
who
electrician
you see what I'm
is
saying?
racist and he out here talking shit,
But
he
that
not
don't
coming
matter.
in my house.
But you ain't got to
I
deal
don't
with him on that
care.
level. You don't have to deal with him on that level. You just like,
But
I
if
just
he's
need
out
my
there
lights
talking
on.
shit in my front yard about some stuff or on the phone,
Is he gonna fix?
calling
Is he
black
gonna
people
fix your
niggas
stuff though?
and calling Mexicans and saying, hey,
Mm-mm.
I'm
But
gonna
he
tell
ain't.
her what to put in
Just
her
because
damn
you
house.
don't have
But
Fuck
he
that
ain't.
black
But
bitch.
you
be in his
can't
No,
prove.
I'm not gonna
That
vote for him.
doesn't
I'm not gonna let him come in my house. I mean vote.
that doesn't give him a pass. You feel me?
But you ain't
That
got no
don't give him
proof
a
on that.
pass because he's not in your presence.
We don't have what?
You know?
Proof on that he's this and he's that. That you saying.
It's all feelings.
Yeah.
We don't have proof.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't, because a lot of the media you
It's
So
just he
he
watch,
say
ain't
she
they
say.
said
take
this
his
ain't came
quotes
out
out
this
of
man's mouth.
context.
No.
You mean to tell me
No,
that they
it
put
didn't.
AIs on these speeches that he's been
I'm
What
telling
What
you,
if he said
researching?
that's
CNN
racist?
lies to you.
It
What
didn't
if he
come out
said
his
that's
mouth.
racist?
What are you referring
I'm
to?
telling you, they lied. They lied to you.
What are you referring to?
So you saying they made AI? They made him say the stuff that he
No,
said on
I'm
some of his
saying,
Give me a
speeches?
sentence. Give me a sentence that you're referring to. What are
I,
you
And
referring
look,
to?
first of
I
all,
can
who the hell
say
got
verbatim what
a
this man
specific
said.
Yeah,
It
give
says
me
nothing.
Trump?
anything.
Who
Give
the
me
hell has
anything.
a specific sentence of
Well,
him?
when he
You
said the
know,
Haitians was
you
eating
sit
cats and
around and think
dogs,
about what the hell that
Okay,
man saying
I heard some of that is true.
on a one-on-one level.
yeah, just because it's true doesn't mean
they
it's
said
racist.
Elon Musk was the one putting all this stuff out, and Trump
But I'm
just
saying
repeated what he was saying.
the thing about it
So
is
he
some of them.
used Twitter to like do that. What about
Yeah.
the cheating? Y'all don't think they cheated?
Who?
You don't think that the
You
votes were
sound like an
cheated?
election denier.
Oh, when this year?
I am. I don't sound like it. I am.
This year? This was
Yes.
not. This was the
This
Have
people
you
this
not?
wasn't a
turnout.
free
So
and
That was
fair
once he
like
election.
won, you just stop watching the news, or you don't watch the news at all.
You
Oh,
think
I watch
Starlink
all
had
that.
something to do with it? You
What
believe in
I'm
the
what I'm
conspiracy
telling you
theory?
is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
believe
telling you is
Putin, Elon, all of that, because they
So did
already
they?
knew the
So
result.
did they? So did
So
they
what did
cheat in
they say about him
2020?
knowing the
about Black
result
Jesus.
What
4
what
hours
happened to
before
the other? What
everybody
happened to
else?
the other 10 million votes that y'all got in 2020? Where'd those go? Why is it that in 2024, 2016, and 2012, all of the Democratic votes had been the same, but all of a sudden in 2020 they got 81 million votes?
Same way, why did Winston-Salem come? Why are we Republican, turn Republican, but all our Democrats won?
No, they
Because it's
went.
always been
Yes,
like
they
that.
did.
It was.
Yes, they
It was
did. The
blue.
Democrats did win.
We
Yes.
turned to
Josh Stein
Forsyth
won
County was blue.
governor. Huh?
Roy
Forsyth County
Cooper,
and Guilford County were blue.
Roy
Yeah,
I
they were
Cooper
know. I'm
blue.
won.
saying the
Roy
whole
Cooper won in
state.
2016.
Yeah, the whole state. Yeah, but I'm talking
Yeah.
about Winston Salem and all that was blue.
North Carolina voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020, and both times Roy Cooper still won. So they
Yeah,
always split the ballots,
yeah,
always.
they do it. Yeah.
And that just tells you that North Carolina actually thinks about who the hell they vote for.
Okay.
Yeah, because I split my ballot.
Okay.
I didn't vote for Mark
listen,
Robinson either.
What?
listen,
So
Fox.
you wouldn't vote for a black man that's racist, but you'll vote for a white man that's
You
racist.
still haven't
Boy,
told
you
us how
sound good.
you still haven't told us how Trump was racist.
That's
though.
right.
What did he
That's
say?
true.
What did he say that
Y'all
was
don't
racist?
think he racist though?
No.
Well,
What
I
about
think he's
black
I
jobs?
think he's
Just
a
the dumb shit
we
that he say.
talk about
That's
black
true.
businesses and everything like that
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
true.
We say black shit all the
Black
time.
jobs?
Yeah,
We
that's true.
black. We can't talk about it if you're black.
Are they Hispanic jobs?
Dang.
Are
You
they
can't
Hispanic
talk.
jobs?
Can't
We
you gonna
we
let a
say
white man talk to you about black
But
that
jobs?
black
look, are
job.
they
I know
Fox,
job
Joe,
had
Fox,
a certain
Fox,
color.
are they
did
I
Hispanic
don't
you
care
have
what
that
jobs?
it is, from mopping
did you
the
have
floor
that
Is it
to
what?
Are
putting
they
milk or something.
Hispanic
I mean, both of y'all
jobs?
talking. I don't know who's saying what. You said,
You know, it's all
is
about the
there
education, what you want
Hispanic
in life.
jobs?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
You
I
know
think it's
that.
just
You know.
jobs. No, I don't know no Hispanic job
You
because they
don't?
work with me.
I don't know any
Wow.
jobs that are specific
Yeah.
for a race.
They damn
They
sure know
work
that
with
people
me. They do the same thing I
cutting their
do.
yard,
I'm
Hispanic
saying,
jobs.
but there are certain
Is it?
jobs.
It
Huh?
is Hispanic jobs.
Yeah. I mean, jobs that
Don't they
typically.
do everything
Yeah, but I'm saying
that
something
black
that they
people
would
do?
typically, something that they would typically do. You don't think that's
I've seen
something?
black janitors.
Black
I've seen
jobs and
Hispanic
Hispanic
janitors.
jobs are
I've seen
basically the
white
same
janitors. I've
jobs.
worked with all
Pretty much
three.
they're similar. Yeah.
Black jobs and Hispanic jobs are just jobs that are on the lower echelon of the
I know
status.
that.
You
I
know
know
what?
that.
And that's why Trump said that they're taking black jobs because you
Right.
got illegals here that are taking jobs that normally black people would work.
You know
Right.
what? Your
Is that
ancestors would be
racist?
ashamed of your black ass.
Calling a spade a
How
spade?
about that?
Let me. What you say, AD?
His ancestors would be ashamed of his black ass.
My ancestors are dead. They ain't paying attention to nothing.
It's okay. Yes, they do. They pay attention. You
The
don't
dead
pay
ain't
attention.
alive.
Let
The
me
dead
ask
You
ain't
y'all
don't
this.
alive.
lie. I do believe in none. I do believe in spirits and all that. You don't pay attention.
Let me ask y'all this.
Those
Let
are
me ask
familiar
y'all
spirits. Those are devil spirits that you paying
Can
attention to.
All right, baby. All right, baby. All
can
right, baby.
can black people be racist?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Ooh,
We believe it.
I
man.
don't give a damn. I don't care. Do they?
Oh man. To what
Do
extent?
they?
To what
Do
degree?
white people
Fox?
care?
To what
They
degree?
do not
Fox?
care. So I don't care.
I don't think anybody should
Black
care.
Guess
people
what
can't
though? For the
be
it
racist.
don't matter what
I
none of
don't
y'all
have
are.
to,
Look, look. I'm gonna just
in
end my.
situation.
I'm gonna end mine now. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know what I'm thinking. I know what I'm gonna do for the next 4 years, and I'm good with it. Hey, Trump is
I
y'all
don't think I'm
president. That's
racist, but
what's
I don't
up.
want one of my
Your
children dating
president
white
should.
women.
No,
And
he's
men.
not. No, he's not.
Yours too.
I won't never call him president. Trump,
You
no.
don't got to.
I know. Because guess what? He don't know nothing about me. So I'm
But he's
good.
still your president.
I don't have to claim him.
So far,
He don't know nothing about me. So what?
So you saying two wrongs?
What he gonna
make
do?
it-
Pay my rent for 1 month? Ooh, I'm so
No,
excited.
it's not about that. It's not about
I'm
that.
excited. I already got $1,200.
You gonna do your own thing, Fox.
He's gonna bring the
Oh,
energy costs down, which is gonna
am
make
I?
everything more
No,
affordable.
no, I'm saying you, Fox. You
We
good.
gonna
That's what I'm
see.
saying. You
Hey, I
good.
can't do nothing but see. All of
Yeah.
y'all wrong for getting distracted by the president. Oh, I'm sorry. You
Yeah,
know
look
I
at
always read your shit.
Reds. Yeah, Reds.
You know I always read your shit.
He said y'all wrong get distracted by
I mean,
that.
I'm good though. I'm
Yeah,
good.
nah, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, just a
Yeah,
couple
I'm
of
not.
just a little icebreaker.
Congratulations to y'all.
Let me ask this.
I don't know what else to say.
All
Y'all
right,
won.
Good job, good job, good job, fellas.
let's go ahead and segue. All right, guys, let's get into the fun stuff. Is it okay to date more than one person at a time?
Yes.
Is it
I
okay to
thought you.
date more than one person at a time? You can go ahead. Go ahead, Pop.
Yes.
You
Why
say
not?
out loud for it, yes.
Yes. Why not? So you can figure out who you like the most, or whichever one of them about to try to step up.
Don't put all your eggs in
Because
one
if
basket.
they ain't
That's how they
stepping
say
up,
it.
then you keep stepping.
Oh man.
And what one won't do, the next one will. That's how I was taught from a man.
Hey.
Oh man. Come on, y'all. Come on. What happened to
You
one?
talking to the wrong group of women then.
Speeds, can
You talking to the wrong group of women. You
we
need to find some
clarify
more
what
feminine
dating
things.
means before
You
we
talking
answer
to
the
some
question?
strong ones right here.
Oh yeah, dating to me, or you want to get him to say it? Go ahead, you say what
it
dating
don't
is.
matter. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to know what our definitions were before I answered at least. Like, what is dating persist of?
Dating
Like
could
going
be
out to eat, maybe
going.
going to a bar for
Yeah.
drinks,
You know
maybe coffee,
somebody.
Maybe
tea, getting to know people.
maybe phone calls. Yeah, maybe
Yeah, phone
getting to know
calls,
the people.
bowling, the works.
Yeah.
You know,
Getting to know somebody. One-on-one.
Relations.
not really sexual. Like if you out there
Yeah.
doing that,
I
you
mean, yeah,
should not.
that too. That too.
You shouldn't
Now,
even try to have
well,
sex
you have
with
to be more
that
specific
person
because
until
if you
that
say
That's
person
just
what that
step
dating,
speaks. That's
up.
I'm
exactly
not
why I
thinking
wanted
about
to know
sex.
what the answer was because if
Yeah.
we're talking about having sex with multiple people at one time, I think that might be a different answer than if we're just
Sex was not in the
No.
category.
Sex only come when that man's about to step up. Whoever's stepping up.
Sure.
Okay.
So if we're talking about strictly platonic dating, then yes, I agree. It's okay to date multiple people.
Yeah. Not multiple sex partners. No.
Okay.
Yeah, most of y'all be having multiple sex partners, so don't come on here with that dang that's nasty stuff. The hell you
Yeah.
gonna go with that
Well, I
conversation?
ain't doing gymnastics with everybody just taking
I'm
me
not
out.
doing gymnastics with everybody. I'm trying to figure out what we
Women tend
want
to
to.
make it.
Because
Women
like
tend
we
to make
say,
it pretty
it's
easy
more
though.
women
So
to men. So how
that's all.
come you gonna make it sound like you a saint? The devil is a lie.
Oh
Which
Women
wow.
one
tend.
of us is sounding like a saint?
The one I don't know.
Oh, Ben.
Oh Ben. What Ben
No,
say,
Ben
Ben?
ain't sounding like no saint. Ben
No,
just
you ain't
asking
gonna
the
come. I don't
question,
know.
I
ain't
just asked
Okay,
the
you
question.
say
he? Yeah.
sex
Why she in
was
her feelings?
and we was
Yeah.
you was messing with more than one person sexually. What was you gonna say? I want to hear your reply. I
Go
want to hear your
ahead, Ben. There you go.
Come on now with your never had two women in my life face ass man. Come on.
Oh, come on, Ben.
Ooh.
I didn't say that in the least bit.
I know the heck you did. The devil is
All
a
I
lie.
asked was for clarity.
Clearly, okay.
That's all I
But it's
wanted.
different for a woman. But yet a man, you know what I'm saying? That's the double line. I understand
Mm.
when you there, but whatever. Go ahead on, complete. Enlighten me.
Ice, or you going to be in an ice?
Yeah, no. I'll answer the question. I will say that as far as dating goes, if you're just dating to date, if the woman chooses to put out, then that's not the man's fault. Women are
Okay.
ultimately the people who gatekeep relations. They have the ultimate say on whether you get it or not. So
Yeah.
and listen, if you were to turn down a woman for sex, then you already know that's going to be the end of the relationship. You ain't never going to talk to her again because she's going to feel some type of way.
Right.
So,
Okay.
needless to say, if that happens, then it happens. But that still doesn't mean that your dating pool or your choices need to automatically vanish because she chose to give you the butt. But
Right.
with that said, women need to be a lot more selective in their choices of who they give it out to. And they need to be very mindful that men out here are gonna capitalize on that opportunity to have sex, whoever they
Right.
are. I mean, you might run across a man that's going to be very respectful and choose not to, and cater to your needs in a way in which is going to make you feel like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna be more mindful about that. But 9 times out of 10, we live in a world where we got alcohol, we got drugs, we got a whole bunch of influences, and you put yourself in a position you're alone with this dude at your house, at his house. I mean, you can't really complain about the outcome.
Okay.
You got to deal with it. And with that said, you can't be mad at the guy if he chooses not to be with you after you gave him the butt. I mean, that was your choice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
True indeed.
Ice, you got one?
Um,
Good.
I think in general it's okay to
Okay.
date multiple people. But it also depends on your relationship status. If you consider one of those people somebody you're serious about, then that's where you gotta put up a wall or not cross the line. But
Okay.
let me ask the ladies something. So what if you having sex with one man? Is it okay to still talk to other men? And you just having sex with that one man?
So I'm not gonna have sex with that one man until he step up
Okay.
and
But
make
is
it
it okay
official or whatever. No, it's not
so
okay.
if you dating this man and y'all having sex, not all the time, but every once in a while y'all hook up,
Yeah.
are you still talking to other men?
Yeah.
I'm
AD
50
said
Yeah.
years
yes.
old. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I am.
Hell yeah.
I ain't saying
Okay.
yeah, I am. if sex is not real often, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't having sex every week. We having it every maybe 3 months.
If you have a continuous sex with somebody, a hard going, you know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah.
But if you're dealing with somebody, they little side piece, a little whoop de
Yeah,
whoop.
I'm still talking to
I'm
men.
still
Yeah.
seeing somebody else. How would I put feelings into a whoop de whoop?
Yeah. You're
Okay,
not finna
so
block my
are you
blessings.
are you
You're not
gonna get
finna
mad?
block my blessings, Carl.
So are you gonna get mad? Are you gonna get mad at men
Did I tell you I had
when
two at the
women?
same time and I love both of them? I don't get mad because you do you when I'm not with you, you do you.
But see, the
But when you
problem
with me,
is,
you don't respect me.
when men talk to multiple women, he got multiple women giving it up, and now all of a sudden it's a problem because he got multiple women giving it up.
Mm-hmm.
He
Facts.
not he not really just sleeping around having sex with a bunch of different women. He just talking to dating a bunch of different women, and they
Oh, so what's the
giving it
difference
up.
for a woman? So what's the difference for a woman?
There is no
I
difference.
told y'all
There is
I
no
was a man
difference. That's
before
what
my
I'm
life. I
saying.
got me messed up. What?
Mm.
There is no difference, but
What
I'm
he
pointing
can
to
do,
a
I
double
can do.
standard.
And better.
Well, I'm not finna be nobody's placeholder until they find the one. So
And I
yeah,
ain't
I'm not gonna do
no,
nothing with nobody until I am the
now,
one.
don't get me wrong, honey. If you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
get
There you
something, I
go.
gotta get
That's
something
good.
off my chest, I'm
Mhm.
going to. Because I'm grown and I can do
Would I
that.
have said that 10 years ago? No, but now, yes, yes.
Yeah, because I think it's okay to date multiple women, and you can have sex with multiple women. I wouldn't
Uh,
say at the same time.
We're in a society now where
I
it
think it's
don't
okay.
just so you can do it don't mean it's right. But don't sit there and lower yourself or lower your standards for one person. If you can do multiple, do it. If
oh
one won't
man.
do it, the next one will. I mean, that's how they do it.
I hope y'all wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hell, do
Okay.
Ain't
you?
nothing wrong with it. Just
I'm just
wrap
trying
up.
to
Oh,
make
no, he said
I'm
that.
just
My
trying to
bad.
make a point. I'm just trying to make a
Yeah, I
point that there's a
understand.
double standard for men.
Okay.
Yes, I
Uh,
don't like it though, and I don't live like that though. That double standard doesn't apply to me.
Oh wow. Come on now. How's that? What's up with that?
What? Why I gotta limit myself
You see,
because they think like that? That's not my thinking.
But it's for the best results.
What's the best results? What? What's the best results? Me not getting none.
Finding that one, being somebody's
I can't let
person.
my
That's the
soul
Yes,
best
curl like
yes,
that,
result.
honey.
yes, yes,
Boy,
yes.
The
There
best
you go.
results
yeah,
is finding somebody that you can spend the
Look,
rest of
I
your life
ain't having
with.
no churn.
Right.
yeah,
I'm not.
you're right.
I'm at that age. I ain't having no churn. Let grandma be
No,
great.
no, no. We're saying the best results is to finding your person,
Yeah.
finding
Oh,
your love of your life,
look, the
the
love
one
of
you
my
want to be
life,
with.
dead.
That's if you choose to go that path. If you're looking for the love of your life, for the person that you want to
I
be
ain't
with.
looking for a
I mean,
thing,
of
but if
course,
it
do
comes
what
my
you
way, I'm
feel. Of
open to it.
course,
But when I
always do
was,
what's in your time. But that don't
yeah,
mean you won't run into that person that you like really a
when I
lot.
run into it, then I slow down. But until
Yeah.
I slow down,
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Do what you do. Have fun until you find that person that you really, really like. Then
amen.
lock it down, girl.
Yeah. Now
Lock it down.
the best
Boy, like
way.
nah.
Yeah,
Boy, like y'all all
keep
wrong.
it real.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I
Y'all
respect
all
all that,
wrong.
yeah, but I'm at a
Yeah.
point in my life that now I ain't dealing with nothing or nobody, so don't get it twisted. That's my
Oh
feelings on the
yeah.
situation. But
That's what
yeah,
I'm
I
doing.
don't even want to be
Uh-huh.
bothered. I honestly ain't got no energy for a man because I mean, I don't want to be bothered. I
Uh,
like being single. I like being alone.
Red say
I
people
have my
looking for
moments
love
when
in the
I have my
wrong
moments. I
places.
make a phone call, but other than that, I don't want to be
What the
bothered with
right
nobody.
places? He want us to go to church.
There you go.
Amen.
There you
Where's
go.
the right
Amen.
place? Can
That's
somebody tell me
right.
what the right place is to meet
That's
somebody?
You
it
know the
right
biggest
there.
Christian church anyway.
Huh? Yeah. So yeah,
The best things I done picked up is in the church.
In
yeah.
church.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. All y'all listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're catching this live or you catching this on a replay, check this out. You should be dating one person at a time, right? You should be dating one person at a time. Many people will say, why is that? Why should I only date one at a time when I can have 10, right?
I
Well,
tend to many. That's nasty.
Right.
That's
Even
nice.
okay, we'll say 3, but no,
Okay.
you should go for one at a time, and here's why. The goal is to find that special bond. The goal is to be intentional. Now, when you're being intentional with someone, you want to focus on one person at a time so you can see exactly why or why you wouldn't, why you would or why you wouldn't deal with a particular person. And if you're being distracted by other people, you're trying to be over here, you're trying to talk to this person, you can't fully focus. So you kind of seeing bits and pieces of this other person over here while you focusing on bits and pieces of this person over there. But when you do one at a time, you can really zero in and lock in on that one person and kind of really get to know them and say, nah, this ain't it. That way, when it's all said and done, you don't have to think about doubling back. Because see, when you're juggling people, a lot of times you're gonna double back because you're gonna say, well, dang, so they wasn't that bad, were they? You know what I'm saying? They seemed all right. But when you focusing on that person only, you will know, nah, I ain't like this, I ain't like that. I saw this, I saw that, I saw them. You saw them in different areas of life. Even within the conversation, you know what I'm saying? You was able to lock in and focus. So guess what? You ain't got to worry about doubling back. You gonna keep moving forward and you gonna find that person and you're intentional about it. But again, if you're not being intentional or if you're juggling people, you're going to keep going back to people who you should have cut off a long time ago because you still wondering, you know what, maybe I ain't see them in this light or maybe I ain't see them in that light. You see what I'm saying? But you end up wasting a whole lot of time because you're juggling multiple
Makes
people.
sense. It
But
does make
if
sense.
that man that you trying to date ain't stepping up, then what are you to do? Sit and wait on him to decide whether he gonna step up and want you as much as you want him. Then you end up with your heart broken when you could have been out here trying to find somebody else because he's not doing what he's supposed to do. It's supposed to come easy, right? If you like that person, it come easy.
Right. Now say that first
So
part
then that
again.
means he ain't it. And so look, I gotta juggle me somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
What
I
was
have
that
to.
first part? You said you saying you agreeing or you saying say that again? The
I
first
said
part.
so.
Yeah.
Shit, you know, made me forget.
So you were saying your last part was juggling. You're gonna have to juggle somebody
I said,
else.
oh yeah, I was like, so say if you like as a woman, you want me to date one man, right? So I'm dating this one man, but he not showing me that I'm the one.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta cut them
And
off.
that you but you want me to wait to see if I'm the one, but he not giving me no you the one type vibes.
Mm-hmm. How
You
would
know what
you
I'm
now,
saying?
as a woman? How would you communicate that to him?
That's what I'm saying. So, once you go to a man and be like, hey, what are we?
Yeah.
He's going to always be like, oh, no, we just friends. Hold up. We just friends. I
Well,
told you this or
then move
whatever.
forward. That's when
But when I could have had a whole nother person that I might have been interested in and, so now
but
my
that
feelings ain't hurt. I could just go to this other man.
yeah, but that's when I expect my women to step up and be like, kind of communicate with their guy. Like, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, a serious relationship. I'm looking for engagement. I'm looking to be married one day. Like, I'm looking for these things. Are you the one for that or not? You know what I'm saying? Do you have the same goal in mind or not? Are you just looking for somebody to kick it with? Are you just looking for
Men
somebody?
don't like that. Do y'all like that? Y'all feel like y'all
Yeah,
pressured if
but look,
we come to y'all with that.
the goal for every woman is to find a man who is intentional. So let's just say he don't, you say men don't like that, right? So let's just say if he kind of start acting funny, he get uncomfortable, like, oh, why you gotta come with all that? Why you gotta go? He ain't ready. Because a man who ready and intentional, he gonna take that on head on.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking for that too. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you want a man. See, men are supposed to be leaders, and that's what we're gonna get into later in the conversation. We gonna get. I'm gonna nail them. But this is where a lot of men drop the ball at because it's
Yeah.
like you got these women in the limbo. They don't know what to do.
Right.
Because
That's it.
you're not standing on solid ground. You see what I'm saying? And see a
Exactly.
lot of men. So I'm with you. Go ahead.
But that's why we dating different people so that we won't be in limbo. And most of the time, a woman get her feelings hurt by sitting in limbo, waiting on that man to decide whether they want you or not. I don't want to be in that middle place. I don't want to be that placemat. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes men carry on with you while they out looking for the right one.
But look,
they
true or
damn
false?
self.
But if you keep it 100 though, a lot of times, if women would move a certain way, men will get on board. So, say for example, you got standards. You standing on your ground. A man who want to be with you, he gonna get with the program if he want to deal with Fox. Guess what? If he ain't on that, if he, then you say, all right, well, nah, I guess we ain't nothing. Then, I'm looking for a guy who's this way. But the thing is, a lot of women don't stand on that, so it's like men get away with a lot of stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's because one side or the other ain't standing 10 toes down.
Well, that's because they love bomb you and try to treat you real good. They representative come in and then
right. Yeah,
you fall for that. You fall for the representative. So yeah.
Right. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Anything else on that topic?
I'm done.
You done?
You don't want to know day after day.
So you with it, AD, one at a time, all right? One at a time. Moving forward.
No.
I ain't saying nothing. Y'all been talking to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I think one at a time is the right way to do it. But if you're doing it that way, I think you gotta be quick to cut them off.
But like, if you just like what AD is saying, she just want to have fun. She just want to date. Hey, go for it. I think you should go for it. If you're not trying to be serious and find nobody, then
I'm not
by all means,
if something come along good,
go
yes,
for it.
I would change my behavior or my pain. But at this point, I don't even want to be bothered.
Not at this point, right? Okay. So you straight, you right about that.
No, I feel you. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, cool. Let's segue. Let me ask you this: Are men intimidated by higher earning women?
Yes.
Are men intimidated by?
I think a weak man is.
A weak man is.
I think a weak man is.
Okay. A weak man is.
Because a woman, if she loves that man or want to be with that man, finances is not even an issue. And regardless, a woman with more income will submit to a man with lower income. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? You got to be comfortable in the skin you in and comfortable with the person you with.
I agree.
Okay. That's true. What you think, Fox?
She make more money?
Yes.
See, women, we tend to have a lot of mouth.
Okay.
So,
okay, there you go.
And we tend to, if we got more money, we finna be talking mad shit.
Oh man, that's crazy.
If he can handle the talking shit, I
don't take that shit though. I
feel like sometimes women they got.
I will walk away as soon as you do some unnecessary stuff. I leave easy.
Okay.
I take the shit, but I walk away real quick.
Red said it depends on his and her character.
I agree on that to a certain extent.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, men get intimidated by the way a woman looks, the way she acts, the way that people love her. They get intimidated by it.
But man,
money just adds to it. If she look good and she got money, he gonna definitely be
and a personality and she's popular.
Yeah.
Honestly,
so y'all saying, go ahead.
I came across with men. I've seen men who are jealous of women, and it's not like every man, but I have seen it, and that shit is like real. That's crazy to me.
I have lived it. I have lived it.
I lived it. I didn't want to be personal.
Like your man is your biggest hater. You're like, damn, you are my biggest hater.
For status in the public where I don't give a damn about it, but you keep telling me what you did in 1999, 2000. Baby, that's the past. I don't give a damn about how much drugs you sold back then. What you do now? It's just the fact of, competing in a relationship is so stupid.
Is there a reason behind that? Where does that stem from? Why those guys? Why are those guys acting that way?
I just think I've seen men that like spotlight. Regardless of what they always want to be in the spotlight.
They want to be in the spotlight. Well, do you think it's because of what Fox said? Because Fox said, women can get real mouthy, have attitudes when they're in certain positions like that.
Yeah.
Kind of run these men over. So you think that's why they? You think that's why they the men turn into a competition? Hold on.
I want to speak from my own personal experiences, and I wasn't mouthy. It's just a simple fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have been mouthy. I have put a man down because he pissed me off so bad. My mouth just go reckless. It be stuff coming out my mouth. I don't even realize it's
that's another different level. Yeah, mad, but I'm not mouthy. I don't like arguing.
Okay, that's good. Good old submissive woman.
Okay.
What you got on that, Ice? Are men intimidated by women, high earning women?
Well, it's different reasons for it. Some men are intimidated because they don't know how to handle a woman that makes more than them. Sometimes the woman does act a certain way, and the man has a reason to be intimidated. Like we was talking about being mouthy. Sometimes men act that way because they're just jealous in nature, and there are men that are that way. And if you're a woman, the women out there, you need to be able to recognize those three viewpoints. You need to be able to recognize it, because that man that's naturally jealous is a very dangerous man.
Oh yes, yes.
You need to stay away from those men at all costs. But it might just be it might just be because you're acting a certain way that's making him feel intimidated. So you got to look at yourself as a woman too. And it might just be because he lacks experience. The only women he's ever talked to is women that make way less than him, and he uses that to his advantage. So he might not know how to deal with a woman that makes more than him. So you just gotta be aware and learn how to read people. That's the main thing. Learn how to read people.
Yeah, because a man wants to feel wanted, right? Y'all want to feel wanted and needed. And if she don't need you for nothing, then of course
some men want to feel that. Yeah.
Some men want to feel needed.
Well, every man,
because you need each other now. So
every man wants to feel needed.
Yeah,
every woman wants
but
to feel
some men take it to the extreme, and that's where the jealousy comes into play. Some men, they keep it on a short leash. They get mad when you go out and hang out with your homegirls. They get mad if a guy looks at you a certain way in public. Those type of men. Let me describe those type of men to you further. Those type of men will beat your ass, but when another man step to them, they run and hide. They will run and hide because they scared to put their hands on other men, but they have no problem putting their hands on women. So you just got, like I said, you got to learn how to read people, learn how to determine what somebody's motives are, why they act the way they act. That's the main thing.
Right.
And you might not know it right away. It might take some time for you to figure it out. but it's an important difference. Those three differences, you got to be able to recognize them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
True indeed.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. Red say, unless you look like him, you the prize. He said he the
I need
prize
you
if
to
you
get
look
off of
like
that,
him.
Liz. I need you to get off that. You ain't that cute with your big ass head.
Ooh, yes, God dang, you gonna kill him, man. And he said, "Be quiet and put that seatbelt on." So that's how I talk to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. What I say is, are men intimidated? You got some, but some men just avoid that type of woman because of similar to what Fox was saying. Just knowing that dynamic between a man and a woman that God has created is going to be tainted. It's the man is supposed to be the head, the woman is supposed to follow him, and a lot of times, if you do have that higher earning woman, or even Fox or 81, y'all mentioned, even if a woman is an attractive woman and she's getting a lot of attention and things like that, some men may appear to be intimidated by that as well, but it's almost like the same effect. A lot of times, if a woman is getting a lot of attention, this, that, and the third, it's going to be harder for her to listen and follow one man because she's got plenty of men after her or giving her attention. So again, that's going to bring a challenge to that man. And I don't know if, I mean, it could be a form of intimidation, but I think that in a nutshell, he's just kind of bracing for what's to come. No man wants to deal with that heartache or to have that extra amount of stress on them. Men want peace. And he knows that if he enters into a certain situation, he's not going to get that peace because, again, this woman is not going to adhere to his program, so to speak, because she's got options or because she is independent and she can take her and she don't necessarily need him from let's just say a financial standpoint.
Right.
She may need his protection and other things, but she's not the financial is gonna outweigh all of that. You see what I'm saying? All you're gonna see is the attitude, but the attitude is solely gonna come from her financial position. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So again, he could be bracing for impact, and then again, of course, on the woman's end, they're intimidated. But it's like, no, he don't want to put up with what he might have to put up with if he chooses to bond with you. So it's a slight difference. Shout
Somebody
out to
got the
Megan.
TV on? I hear TV or
Somebody got
something.
TV on in the background.
I didn't know they need to mute that damn TV.
You can mute it as you been. I don't know if you got your TV on.
Thank you,
But
Ben
baby.
is watching the news, probably.
yeah. Megan comes in, she says, men are men. You have good ones and you have bad ones. Not all can be perfect nor made to be. That is true.
And that's
That
the
is
whole
true.
thing about it.
I want to make one quick point. When you're
Okay.
talking about leadership and men being intimidated,
Mhm.
I believe that there's a lot of high-paid women out there that want to be led. I think every woman,
Yeah.
just about every woman, wants to be led. So I think as a man, you shouldn't be intimidated by that. But when I was talking about reading people, it goes both ways. As a man, you got to be able to determine, is this woman going to be an issue? If I settle down and we get married, is her getting paid so much money, is that going to cause issues? Or
Right.
does she really want to follow my lead? You got to be able
Right.
to read people and determine that.
Yes, so she really wants you. Money shouldn't be an issue at all. She's gonna
Right.
build with you, and she's gonna make sure you still be a man.
Right. You're right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Rez come in. He says women's income doesn't qualify you.
He was just saying out loud. What are you talking about? I don't get that one, Rez.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's saying a woman's income doesn't qualify a man. I think, or he might be telling the women that you all's income doesn't qualify y'all.
Qualifies to what? Lead?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, like to
No,
lead.
I don't want to be in no relationship and lead any dang on way.
Okay.
It don't matter. We lead from the back anyway. It doesn't matter. Y'all puppet.
I'm gonna have my words in, but
Puppet. When the
honestly, I
doors is closed, when we say go.
I want a manly man. I don't want no sissy. I don't want no man I can run over. If I can run over a man, I don't want them.
Right, and that's the way most men or women are. They're that way.
Yeah. Like I said, when the door closes, it's gonna be what I say.
No.
I'll let you lead out in public. I'll let you lead out in public.
I'm reading Fox right now, and I think that's BS.
Yeah,
I
that's
need you to tell me to shut up and sit down sometimes. That shit kind of sexy. If you sit not in an aggressive way, but that
I'm
shit
gonna
kind
let
of
him lead in the
I need you to
outside.
tell me to shut up
But
and
when
sit
you
down.
close that door, babe, yeah, let's go to bed.
Fox talk a big game, boy.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, we all know the truth.
I don't wish we could bring some exes in here, but if we brought some exes in here,
Oh
you would
God.
see.
Oh, really? Is that right?
Yeah, but I don't want you to bring no exes.
Oh my God. No, let's don't do that. We're gonna go viral. We're gonna go viral for sure. For the wrong reasons.
I'm friends with all my exes except one.
I don't know.
So let me-
Mine are stalkers. Let them stay where they at. I had to put a lock on the door.
Let me ask this: Can a self-sufficient woman be happy with a lower earning man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
Been there. It was very,
Fox say not her. Not her.
Let me tell you
Because
something. Long as that man got a job
I'm gonna tell you no.
and can pay his side of the bills. Because I'm into the 50-50
Because
type
I ain't
lifestyle.
trying for him to get be broke.
All
No.
or nothing. I do 50-50. But yeah, I can deal with a man that makes it. No.
So I'm gonna stand on my
It
standards.
ain't what you do, it's how you do
Right?
it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 70-30.
70-30?
Maybe 80-20. 80-20 for me.
Maybe if I was married, but in a relationship going together, nah.
He want us to show us. Don't a man when you get in a relationship want you to show that you can cook, you can clean, you can have sex, you can do whatever. That's what he want. Wifey.
And he gotta be able to do that too.
Show me you can pay.
And clean.
Show me you can pay.
And he better be good.
Show me you can take care. I need to know before we get married. Show me you can pay.
I need a man that can cook and clean too, and be good in bed. I need everything that he want from me. I
Of
want from him too.
course. Of course.
I want to come home sometimes and have
But
dinner
if
ready.
he's
just like
paying
he can
80, then he don't have to worry about the cooking. We can cook together, but more than likely, I'm gonna do the
grab me
cooking.
around the neck and say, "Shut up."
I'm gonna do everything.
Well, I think
I don't mind doing everything.
I think if you're a man and you can afford it, I think you should pay 100%. But that's
If
not
you can afford it.
everybody.
Thank you, Ice. If you can afford it.
When
If you
you're
can
married
afford it.
or in a relationship,
And
just
like
going with
Maury
somebody.
said, what did you say? About the men,
Going-
if they
just
want
going
to,
together
whatever.
or
I
in a
forgot, but it
marriage.
was something you said that
Oh,
I'm going on what you
previously or
said.
today or
Previously, today,
previously,
just now.
As far as the man lead,
Yes.
I mean,
If the man lead.
yeah, going off what you're saying, I mean, I agree. You know, like you said 70-30. You know, if a man could make that happen, then I agree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you take that physical load of, especially like when we talk about being in a workplace. I think you, to make for a better relationship, a better marriage, whatever the case may be, you take that load off of her and you allow her, because men and women are different. You know, we aren't built the same. So I don't expect for her to work as hard as I work and then come in and then I still want her to be this feminine, soft, submissive, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And it's just reality. Numbers don't lie. And if you start asking people, polling people on what they would rather do, whether you asking a man and a woman, it's going to work out better if that man is carrying the bulk of that load, and you're allowing her to rest in her feminine energy and do things that and women do different housely duties. You know, it ain't gonna all be the same blueprint.
Right.
But let her do the basic things, and then be intimate and all that other good stuff with you, and you good to go.
Yeah.
I seen women posting stuff on Facebook like, I'm tired of working and I can't wait to retire. And they young, these women in their 20s, saying that. And I'm not shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. I
Yeah, one
mean,
of my
just speak
teachers, I'm
speak.
tired of damn working two
Yeah,
jobs.
see. I'm like, speak to your nature. Hey, go ahead and
But
open
the
up.
thing is, even in a relationship, I would still work two jobs.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, well, what if he said, nah? He said, nah, you
Why
working
would you
one.
If
need to
he's my
work two jobs?
boyfriend, I don't think he has a say on that. But if we was going further than that, I would be open and listen. But just as my boyfriend, you can't tell me that because
Would you live with a boyfriend?
I have,
Yeah, so
yeah,
what I'm
No,
saying,
would you?
what if
Would
y'all
you?
living together?
Would you? Is what he said.
Yeah, so what
yeah.
if y'all are? And he's showing you like we good, babe, like we are good. Like
You don't gotta
I
work
just
two
want you to work.
jobs,
If anything, you can just work part-time.
baby. Where do I sign up? Where you at?
I don't know, but I don't like one job
Ice,
thing.
Uh,
I
where
would like one job because if
uh,
anything ever happened, I would like to be able, you know what I'm saying, step in without
I know how to save money. I'm good at
yeah,
that.
that's what
I'm
that's
good
not
at
why
no
saving money.
part-time
that's why
job.
he's that's why he got you working part-time.
Yeah, and I'm
Not
good
part.
at
You don't
saving
say no
money.
damn money on the
Well,
part time.
I think if she wants to work, it's okay if she works, but she should have the option not to work.
Yeah.
Is all I'm
Hmm.
saying.
Yeah,
But
She
like she's
should have
saying
that
she'll
option.
work two jobs, Ice. She's saying
yeah,
she'll
yeah,
work two jobs.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not saying
crazy.
I don't
don't
know how
work,
much.
but
That's
you're gonna have to
crazy.
work two jobs.
Right.
But
Yeah,
if I
that's
had
When
to
you
crazy
do
gonna
like
though.
spend time
something
with your man?
Queen said, I think
When are
I would
you gonna
let go
spend
of my.
time with your man?
Right.
When you gonna
How I spend
spend
time
time
with
with
you
him?
when I work two jobs.
Huh?
How I spend time with the girls and I work two jobs. I make a way. If there's
Okay.
anything
Well, I'm talking
important,
about daily. You don't want to see your man daily?
if we live together,
I mean, you don't want to rest in his arms daily?
Yeah.
Not fall asleep in them, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like
sometimes
gymnastics with him daily.
woo,
You're gonna be tired
daily.
as hell.
Right.
You talk about Rez ain't on this panel. I ain't nobody like that but that man.
Hey. Yo, Red
It don't
say,
gotta be a long session, it could be quickies.
there you go. Yeah. Get in, get out. Yeah.
I don't believe in quickies. I don't even know
Oh.
why quickies exist. Quickies are for
Ooh.
Oh
woo-woo.
wow. Oh man.
Quickies be good
Quickies are for
sometimes. You
woo-woo.
gotta get that action while you can, then go to
Yeah.
That's
sleep.
why
You
that's
Yeah.
for
gotta
your
get
little
up for work. You
woo-woo.
got two
Quickies are for your
jobs.
little
You
Yeah.
gotta
woo-woo.
get up for
Yeah.
work. You got two jobs.
Yeah.
I would
Uh-huh.
be late for that damn nut.
Ooh.
Ain't
Okay.
Well,
Bring it
damn.
in. Yeah.
Stop the cap. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
no
you
cap. I'm just
I'm
saying.
kidding, girl.
You
uh,
know,
okay.
I call out on their ass and say I'll be an
You
hour
bet
behind.
not.
I'm coming, but I'll be in an hour
Well,
late.
then he got to be able to provide because you gonna call me.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, we
Red
leaving
said,
Ben out.
huh?
Ben is drinking and smoking and
Ben don't need
Uh,
to
smoking and
talk
drinking.
to us.
I want Ben to talk. I like Ben. Get you mad. Go ahead,
Ben,
Ben. Get her. Get her,
you
Ben.
oh
aggressive.
boy.
Get her, Ben.
He
Oh man.
aggressive.
Uh,
My
bit.
first impression, I got aggressive.
Get her,
Yeah.
Ben. Get her. Don't let her
Get her,
talk
Ben.
junk to
Uh,
Get
you.
her, Ben. Yeah, Ben. Get her. Get her, Ben.
I don't want to get you. Give me a
hold
friend. I
on.
don't want to get you. I think the issue though, you having the thought process of wanting to work two jobs is a direct correlation of just being around weak men, like
Right.
men that don't
Yep.
Nah,
have the
not
no,
me.
hold on.
Yeah.
Men that don't have the desire to want better for their family and the people that they're with. If somebody wants to provide, they're going to make a way, and they
Yeah.
know that a woman is best suited when she's able to take care and nurture the things that she is nurturing, her house, her family. That's where a woman is best fitted. And the stats prove it. Like right now, we live in a society where women work just as hard, if not harder, than men. And women are in a position right now where they are the most unhappiest
Right.
out of any other time in history. So if women were to be able to be more in their natural role, taking care of and nurturing those things, only because men are doing their job. It's only because men aren't doing their job right now is why you guys got to work so hard.
Right.
And
Mhm.
and I mean
I
you're
agree.
just a byproduct of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You've just made yourself to where you needed to be. Um you had to do that. You had to work two jobs to make sure that you had everything that you wanted, and that's no fault of your own. That's just reality, right? So
True.
I can't believe
if
I agree with Ben.
you
I
agree with me
agree
last
with
time.
Ben. Oh
I think
shit.
you,
Even though
I
I'm
think you're
gonna
gonna be
let
agreeing with all of us because we
You
about to
know,
jump
Yeah.
on the men.
I
you know,
have
I'm
too
a,
many people financially I have to do for, so I would never ask a man to take care of my family or do things
Absolutely.
that I do for my family. So that puts me in a situation where you can take care of me, but I'm still gonna work my butt off because I know I got these people too I gotta take
But
care of.
think about
And
if you
that's
never
not
had to have that thought
acceptable.
process. Think about if you never were in that position to have to do that.
I don't think about things that
right,
are not
It,
realistic to
it,
me.
it, well, they're not realistic because that's not what's happening. But we
right,
don't know what
Exactly.
we don't know.
right.
Like
Mhm.
there was a time and place where a man was providing everything for the woman, and the woman
Mm-hmm.
just could stay at the house and make sure everything was good there. So
Mhm.
hypothetically, and I hate living in the world of hypotheticals. That's not the world that I live in. But if that's where we were at, you would be like, well, that's just what it is. My husband goes to work, I stay at home, he pays the bills, and that is what it is. You wouldn't even think about having to take care of a
I mean,
multitude of people.
that was the dream we
True
was told
indeed.
as little girls. That's the dream that we was told when we was little girls.
Well, it was a reality, and
Yeah, at one point in time.
it's only became a, a a fictional tale now because men don't pull their weight. And it goes back to I forgot who brought up weak men at the beginning of of this question, but
Yeah,
it's because of weak
Yeah, that's
men.
a yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So to all the women, men have failed you, society has failed you, and the government has failed you.
Amen.
Women have been failed in the United States of America for decades. We have failed you in every
Since
step of the way.
1960.
So,
Yeah. Because we couldn't
so
work and we
men,
couldn't buy
yeah,
nothing. Couldn't
yeah.
vote. Couldn't do nothing.
At one time, you couldn't work, you couldn't vote, and
Mm-hmm.
then after all that changed, they came up with a welfare system where
It
it
hindered.
benefited you as a woman to get rid of the man and kick the man
Right.
out of the house.
Yeah.
And then we started locking
For divorce.
the fathers up in prison for life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then men, especially young men, lose their fathers in their life and they don't know how to be men themselves.
Right. So that
So
just messed up
it's been a
everything.
whole cascade, a domino effect throughout the country for decades.
Right.
And I agree with you on that 150%, Nice.
Yep.
So yeah,
And
y'all can actually segue
Republicans will
into the
fix
next
that, by
one.
the way.
We gonna see.
Yeah,
Talk to me in 4 years.
We're
So
gonna
Talk
y'all
to
talk to
us
you.
in
We're
understand.
gonna
4
talk to you
years.
next year, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, shit, sweet
So
right
Yeah,
now."
I ain't gonna be like nothing. I'm gonna be the same way, Ben. We gonna see.
so
Please keep this
Them
so we can
checks
talk
that he
about it a
gave
year
out
from
last
now.
time, you had to pay them damn things back. They wasn't free. That wasn't no
I ain't
free
try
money.
right.
I ain't trying to get on the topic, but I'm just throwing it
Yes,
out there.
please stop ice.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
So y'all ready to
Every
We
segue
time I
was
into
put
the
that
doing
time
good.
in,
And there
you
you
yeah.
giving
go.
it free.
We're gonna segue into the main topic then.
Okay, go on to the main.
Is the average man today a weak man? Is the average
Woo.
man today
Oh,
Hell,
a
he done
weak
y'all go
answered
man?
that.
first. Y'all
Hmm?
go first. I mean, that was pretty much the conversation that I just broke everything down.
Right?
Yep.
So y'all saying yeah, the average man is a
Yeah,
weak man?
I think so, and it's not their fault.
And it's not their
In
fault?
Ooh,
most
the mama,
most
the
cases,
mama.
yeah.
Yeah.
In most cases, it's not their fault. They grew up without a father. They had no positive role model in their life growing up. Their mother tries to raise them the best she could, but she can't. Women cannot raise a man. That's what we have to acknowledge. No,
Okay.
no matter how hard you try as a woman, you cannot raise a boy to be a man.
Okay.
You will fail every time. Maybe a few exceptions, Fox. There might be
So
a few exceptions,
no.
but
I agree with you to a point, but literally, I raised 2 boys
Mhm.
that
yeah,
are doing awesome right now. They running their own households. They're men.
Yeah.
right. Well, I'm not saying that you didn't have.
Outside
I'm
of
saying, like, I might
outside
didn't
of
tell them, hey, you got to shake when you go to the bathroom. And, I couldn't do
Well,
everything that y'all could
you
say.
you
You
might
know what I'm
even did that.
saying? But far as showing them a bill, showing them how to cook a little bit just to make it, showing them that, you are the lead of your
Mhm.
household. Don't let no woman run over you. I didn't coddle them because see, most
Right.
of these women coddle they really go with their sons. You know what I'm saying? That's another whole story right there. They
Well,
literally emotionally attached to their sons.
Yeah.
actually,
I wasn't.
I agree with everything you're saying. I'm not saying that you didn't have a role, but let me
Yeah.
ask you this: did your kids play sports growing up?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
put them in
there
sports.
was things that they learned from being on a team, playing with other
Okay.
boys and young men that you could not teach them at home.
Yeah, that's what
And
I was
actually,
saying. Yeah.
and actually,
Okay.
actually, not coddling your son as a mother.
Hmm.
Not saying it towards you or saying that this is your case, but
Say it with your chest.
I think that's actually a mistake for women to do that. You should coddle your son
To
because
not when I
that
say
is your
coddle, I didn't mean cuddle. I meant like make it soft
yeah
for them. I
yeah
made it
you
hard because it was hard for me, so I made it hard for them.
no you should make it soft for them because that's your job. That's the woman's job as a mother. That's what y'all are
So
naturally designed to
yeah,
do.
maybe, but being that I was raised or grew up how I did,
You know,
I
I
had
know.
it
I
hard,
understand.
so I made it hard for them. Not hard
No, I
for them.
think
They,
The
of
I
way
think
course,
I
they
she's
was
had
right.
raised,
everything I could
I
give
think
I
she's
them.
right.
Yeah, I think
Huh?
she's right and not calling them. She's right. Nah, not a
So
little
I
boy.
did
I
like they
think
didn't
that's right.
say, "Mom, I
I
want
knew
to
you'd
play
say that.
sports." They didn't
Yeah.
say, "Mom, I want to play sports." I said, "Got with some homeboys. Hey, can I put my sons out here?" I
Mhm.
kept them out there. I took them out there, basketball, football, made them play in high school, made them play, just made them do something. You had to do something.
Yeah.
I didn't say, come on, babe, you don't got to do it. You can't quit. You can quit if you want to. No, you going back out there every day. I was just tough on them, just like I'm just tough on them. Like still today, my son will call,
Yeah.
he get mad about his job, and I'll be like, no, don't let them walk over you. Just tell them the right way, no cussing, no nothing. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh, baby, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. No, I don't do that. I'd be like, motherfucker, tell them, motherfucker, you said, you know what I'm saying? That's how I
Yeah.
be dealing with.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying, I can say I raised 2 men.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't get in the manly part of it. Maybe I did. I don't
I
know.
will admit, I did have a
Well,
good baby.
But I
you
did raise
did
2 men by
My
myself.
baby daddy
you
was
did the
very
best you could.
adamant
Yeah, I
in
did the
his kids'
best.
life, so I didn't
Mhm.
have to
They
go
got their
and
little
be.
manhood from sports, like you
He
said.
taught, that baby daddy was there for his kids. And we had a
Yeah.
good relationship as far as raising our kids. Even though we wasn't together, we came together when it comes to our kids. So he
Yeah,
did.
that's the way it should be.
Yeah. Red
That's
say
how it's
Steve
supposed to
Austin
be.
raising.
It looked like it. It looked like it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
she said punch him in their damn chest, huh?
So y'all said yeah. Y'all answers yeah for today's men and the leadership, the lack of leadership, things like that.
Yeah, I think men are
And
not
people don't go to
good.
church no
They
more.
Don't
don't
go to
have the
church. Yeah,
People
quality
don't
that's
go to
true.
church
Yeah.
no more. Like our
Yeah,
generation
that's
stopped
true.
going to
no
church, so we didn't
foundation,
take
no
our kids to
morals.
church. I
Yeah.
was thinking about that today. I was like, dang, my kids don't. When I'll go to, they say something wrong, I'll be like, pray about it. I'm like, dang, I never even took them to show them how to pray because I wasn't into the church. So they
I grew
missed
up
out
in a
on a
church.
whole you got to go to church. Get up and go to church.
Mm-hmm.
They missed out on that because I stopped going.
Oh man, that's
I
bad
know.
right there.
I know.
But
Yeah,
I
I
do
mean,
admit that men are really lacking in foundation.
where they lacking at in real time as adults.
They're not. They don't have anything to be afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be like they living off TV. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in a fantasy land
Social
want to be
media.
a hustler.
Yeah, the culture.
It's
Yeah.
it's the reality most men are now putting on themselves is not true. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to be drug dealers. They living off of this, what they seen on TV or this image of somebody else. Instead of building yourself and making having character, it's shitty.
Yeah.
It's very shitty. The dating pool is shitty.
Yeah. All right. What about men who are in relationships or are married? Are they weak as well?
Hell yeah, because they the singlest ones.
Hmm?
They're the most singlest ones.
The ones in relationships and marriage?
Yeah.
They the singlest ones.
Man, I'm telling you. I don't even know why men nowadays get into
But how are they weak in a marriage? How are they weak?
they get
I don't.
engaged and want to still have their cake and eat it too. I don't
No, no.
understand
I
why
mean,
you
like,
get engaged
okay,
and
yeah,
yet
but
you
that's
still
not
want
the
to
only
spend
way you
around
could
with
be
other
weak.
people.
Are
That's
they
not
Or
the
letting
you
only.
still
women?
out here messing with other people.
Are
I
they
want to
letting
know,
women
like,
run them
how
over?
do you figure they weak in a marriage? Not
Yeah.
no side chicks aside. We ain't
I'm,
talking about that.
I ain't saying nothing about ones that's doing
I was
right by
asking
them.
Mari.
I'm saying, are
But
they getting ran over by their wives or girlfriends, stuff like that?
I
Oh,
don't know them people. I don't know what the wives and girlfriends doing. That ain't my responsibility.
Okay. I mean,
See that?
are these men leading? You know, like they in a relationship, they married, but are they leaders? You see what I'm saying? Because just because
that's what
they in
I'm
there,
saying.
that don't mean they're a leader.
I think a
Facts.
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
them
asking.
are.
Like, how can a married man be weak? How can a married man be weak?
A
They
lot of
can.
them.
No,
A
no,
lot of them
I
are getting
know
ran
they
over.
can. I'm saying,
Yeah.
how can they be weak? Like,
Particularly, I don't
besides
know.
a side chick,
Yeah. You saying in
how can
general?
they be weak?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you how. The answer is yes. The average man in today's society is a weak man, and I'll break down most of the reasons as to why that is. So, would you guys agree that men, let's just say 40, 50 years ago, were more solid, more masculine, more this or that? You guys would
Yes,
say about 40, 50 years ago? Okay, cool. Like,
yes.
you know, our grandfathers and those men, this and the third. So,
Mm-hmm.
so the thing, and our let's just say great grandfathers, take it all the way back. Okay, cool. So you guys agree with that. Now, here's the thing. Men back then, they were more stern. They were more leaders. They did work harder on many occasions. Men, they still work hard. But so the thing about it is this. I know a lot of at the beginning of the show we opened up with the election talk, and we spoke on that. And based on the numbers, they say that 82% of black men voted for Kamala Harris, right? So 82%, that's a large chunk. Only 18% didn't, based on those numbers. Now, with that being said, um, those men who we just were talking about 50, 60 years ago, would they ever vote for a woman to lead them?
Probably
No.
not. I'm
Hmm?
sure they wouldn't.
Not even close. They didn't even want women to have certain rights. They didn't even want women to vote. They
Right,
didn't even permit for a woman to teach them something. You see what I'm
right.
saying? They were
Let alone
fully in
speak out.
charge. Huh? They were,
Let
they
alone
were,
speak on that.
yeah, but they were fully in the driver's seat. The men were, they were fully in the driver's seat. With the exception of some, of course, you got the stragglers, but just generally speaking, right? Men as a whole. So let's take it back to that right there. So you got 82% voting for, say, this woman to lead them, run the country, whatever the case may be. And this ain't a get you got your moment for Harris campaign or nothing like that. This ain't a got your moment. I'm just showing you the condition and the mindsets of men and how it has transformed. So again, we take it way back. Those men didn't even want women to even vote, when you talk about 50, 60 years ago. So when you go from that, let alone elect a woman to be a leader or official or a president. So now we've got to a point to where, you take this community of men and you say 82% of them voted for a woman to lead them, right? Lead the country. And a lot of them, and I've seen statuses on Facebook, a lot of men saying like, oh, well, how these guys saying they don't want, and y'all seen the meme, want to vote for a woman, but their mama raised them and they ain't had a daddy. Just all these little shots. And the point is, that doesn't matter. A man doesn't get to choose whether, he a kid. I don't want my daddy around. I just want my mama to raise me. No, we don't get that choice. That's just a circumstance. So
I feel like that's shots fired towards me.
Huh? No, I don't know. I'm talking about guys who posted it. I mean, a woman's gonna post for sure. I'm not talking about that. So I seen men saying, "Oh, but mama this, mama that," and the problem is, a lot of men didn't mind doing that because they were raised by mama, or they were raised by grandma, or they were raised by auntie. And guess what? It is what it is. But a lot of men have been feminized. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling it for what it is. So when we ask about the status of the men, and then going back to what Fox said about, well, how are these men weak if they married or they're in a solid relationship, things like that? And here's why. It's because they allow their women, whether it be a mama, a wife, a girlfriend, whoever, to persuade them how to vote, how to move, how they should think. And the reason why I take the comparison between today's man and the man 50, 60 years ago, when y'all agree that man was more masculine, he was more of a leader, he's this, he's that. Those men would never vote for a woman to lead them. Now, of course, with this election, you throw all other stuff in there. Trump is this, Trump is that, so the personality, his lifestyle, his past. So yeah, you throw that in there. But before you even get to that point, you see what I'm saying? You're looking at, you got a man running the country, you got a woman. Just take it from the basis. So when you're talking about a number like 82%, that's a lot. And then, when you look at the margin of victory, say for Trump, that was a landslide. So again, if you got 82% of a group, that group right there. It ain't that they took logic and said, no, we lined up 100 reasons why she should be there. No, the real reason, black, a woman, wife, mama, whoever told me that I should vote this way. Even when you look from a general standpoint, a lot of those men, they would never vote Republican because what they were programmed growing up. We vote Democratic. This is what our mamas taught us. We vote for this side. But as a man, if you're going to be a true leader, you have to really dissect each party and know how to properly lead your family based on the policies, based on what this person's going to do, so on and so forth. You got to dissect it. Now, I don't blame a woman for looking at it from a simple standpoint, saying, you know what, I'm going to go this way. I don't blame a woman for doing that. But when it comes to the men, oh no, you got to be in there. You got to have reasons. You got to know policies. You got to know everything because you are the leader of your family or your community or whatever the case may be. So as a man, you can't just step up and say, just like, Red's probably still watching, but hey, I'm going to call him out. When we had this conversation a few weeks ago, you know what Red said? Why he said, you know what, none of this don't matter. He waited, everybody got done. He said, none of it matters. He said, but I voted for Kamala just to see if a woman could win. A man should never say that. That should never be his reason. He said, I voted for Kamala just to see could a woman get in. Huh? What says what man? What man elects for a woman to simply lead because she's a woman? No, that was weak. Now, I'm not calling him weak, but that was a weak statement. No man should ever say, I'm doing it because I want to see can a woman win. Huh? You a man. You just want to see can a woman lead the country? No, we got to be more solid in that. Now, if you just say, hey, none of it don't matter, and you just roll with that, cool. I get it. You're going to be good regardless. Good deal. But no men should solely be pulling these women. Oh, I want to be led by a woman. That's not masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's not even in our DNA as a man. And women long for men who will lead them. Women want to be led. I don't know any women, if they're being truthful, to say, no, I want to lead. I want to do everything. I want to run the show. Even women of power, they say, no, I still want that man. When I come home, I want to take all this off. I want to put all this down. And I want him to now lead. I want to submit to him. I want him to be masculine. That is what women want. So again, these men who are folding, that's on them. And a lot of it is their upbringing and this, that, and the third. But it speaks to where they come from. You see what I'm saying? But to answer the question, are men the average? Yes. I know a lot of men, and they be on social media, and it's guys who are popular. Let me tell you something, and I'll call out all these other guys. The only time you really see them, their masculinity really show, is when they're talking sports, whether they're talking big league, little league, whatever. But, and I know it's a lot of married men on there, and on Facebook and on social media. Guess what? They don't run their households. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 50-50 split, or she got a little more say-so than him. Even some of the most masculine, well, you call them masculine because they appear to be that way, but you see them, they are not running their households. It's that wife. Oh, no, well, you know what she say, man. Hey, what she... Nah. And it's okay to respect your wife. You should respect your wife. You know what I'm saying? Hear her out. And it's going to be times when she got better ideas. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying don't listen to her. And I'm not saying tell her what to do and boss her around. I'm not saying that either. But you got a lot of guys on here. You watch them and you pay attention, and you pay attention to their wives or their girls or whatever. A lot of these men are not running the show. They're not being leaders. And it's a way to be a leader and be loving. See, some people, they think like, oh, you're a leader, you're going to be mean, you're going to be boss. No. You can be a leader and be loved. You can be a loving leader, meaning, no, babe, this is how we're going to, nah, you good, babe? You need anything? I got you. You good? But you can still be that leader, like, no, but I'm going to have the final, no, babe, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's a way to do it. But see, the problem is some men do leave the love out of it when they do try to take charge. And that's where it comes kind of toxic. But you can love and still be that strong leader. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of them missing that. So what they do is they just let her run the show and let her call the shots. And then they'll say something every once in a while. So a lot of men, I'm not seeing solid men. And I watch them. You don't see like what we're doing right here. And when I put videos out, you don't see a lot of men doing that stuff. You don't see a lot of men speaking spiritually and breaking this down and breaking that down and coaching people and teaching people, nah, we got to do things this way, we got to do this, and talking to the youth and doing this. You don't see it unless it's sports. That's the only time you really see a lot of these men really step up and lead is when it comes to like a sport, they coaching little league or something. Then you will see them like jump out there. But you don't really see them. You don't really see them making videos talking to adults, leading other adults and doing all. You don't see that. So, I call it out like, nah, these men weak. Because when it comes to real topics, they don't speak out on it. They just roll with whatever the next rapper, celebrity, athlete, they just roll with whatever they got going on. You don't see them guys. You don't see guys speaking out against it. It's very rare. So that's why it's easy to say, are they weak? Yes. Because you don't see them coming out in masses talking about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't. That's why a guy like me, I stand out like a sore thumb whenever I post something or whenever I put something out. Because they're like, okay, there goes so-and-so. Or they see, if you see me in somebody's comment section, there goes so-and-so, what he got to say now. Because you can distinguish who's a leader and who everybody else is following in the crowd. Everybody else comment, people just read. Oh, what he say though. See, there's a difference. You see what I'm saying? But you don't have men on average leading. Not our people. They're not leading. They're not masculine. They're just following where they gonna let the chips fall where they may. Unless you're talking sports, little league sports. Oh, they're gonna go all in on that. Oh, yeah, my team better, my son better. That's the only time you see them jumping out. But when we're talking true leadership, unless you're talking about somebody who like a real pastor or something. But you shouldn't have to be a pastor to be a leader. You see what I'm saying? Or a minister. These are guys you might see every once in a while. Oh yeah, he had to get put in that position by a building or by this committee or something like that. That's why. You should be able to stand on your own feet, your own 2 feet, and be a leader without no other organization standing behind you. You see what I'm saying? So that's why there's a difference. And when you ask this question, is the average man? Yeah, he weak. He ain't gonna step up and say nothing unless he got people around him, rah him up. Just like his other guys, I ain't gonna call him out. But when they post stuff, you see a gang of people come and support them in that post. Take them away, and that person looks like a clown posting certain things. You see what I'm saying? But I'll leave it right there. You know.
Yeah, and the problem is a lot of men don't know what it means to be a man or be a leader. They think that being in a gang and being in the streets and fighting, they think that's being a man, and that's manly. They think that's being a leader. I can go in. We need to have like a discussion, a board, just men, and we need to explain to people what real leadership is, Maury. But that's for another day.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I said, as a mother, I don't think you should be soft as a mother, because what happens is when you fill that void as a mother, as a leader, that man grows up bowing to women and that man lets other women lead him.
If a man is involved, let me help you there. If he's involved, then she can be.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
If he's not involved, then no, you're gonna soften him up.
Yeah, yes and no. Because when a man is not involved and the woman is filling that role, that boy gets older, and he lets women lead a lot of times when he should take the lead and take charge, because he's used to having that motherly figure as a leader.
Right.
Not saying in all cases, like Fox said, she's got sons that are great men, and that might be the case. I'm just telling you from a psychological standpoint that I could see that happening. Like, you see where I'm going with it. But yeah, as a man, if the man is in the picture, definitely even more than you, 100% of the time you should be soft, for sure. But I think just with the culture and with when boys grow up without a positive role model in their life, they go based off what they see in the music and the movies, and they have this twisted idea of that's what it means to be a leader and a man.
Right.
When in actuality, it's really not. It's not even close to what it means to be a real man. So that's really all I got to say on that.
That's good. Yeah.
Then they'll walk around with delusional reality, huh?
Yeah, like you said, exactly like you said earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good right there. Yeah, so man, if you're watching this now, you're watching on the replay, hey, you ain't gotta step it up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get stuff up. Yep, and it starts with that spirituality. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all veering away from it, but it starts with that spirituality. God is gonna let you know exactly who you are, who you're supposed to be, so on and so forth. And He's also gonna talk about the position that the woman is supposed to be in. You know what I mean? But y'all getting away, a lot of men getting away from that spirituality. Y'all not leading y'all families to the church. And again, the church is a building. You know what I mean? In the Bible, it says churches where two or more gathered. But, you know, many of y'all are ain't doing anything remotely close to any of that. And you're misleading a lot of these women. And you can see it. You know, just turn the TV on, turn the radio on, or go outside. Go outside to an event or wherever, you're going to see a lot of people out here that's misled. And It's gonna take some real sitting down to get them going in the right direction. You know, but anyway, it is what it is. So let me ask this question. This is a good juicy one. So people get married, people get separated, people divorce, all that good stuff. So this will be more of a fun topic. Is it okay to get in a relationship or date while you are in the separation phase?
Didn't we cover this?
She like it.
Huh?
Didn't we cover this already?
We didn't cover it, but you answered the question basically.
Oh, about being separated? No, we never said nothing about that.
No, we didn't say nothing about that. Like, you married, you still married. Is it okay to sleep with other people while you still married?
Well, don't say it like I say separate because there's a difference.
I don't never think it's okay, but it happens on a regular.
Yeah.
You muted Fox. Mm-hmm. Oh, did she get a phone call?
Oh yeah, she probably talked to somebody else.
Oh, you on the phone? Oh, okay.
But it's never okay, but it happens. That's what majority of men nowadays are in a committed relationship and always got somebody else on the side.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you say they all got a side piece.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Ben? You married and you get separated. Are you dating other people?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a regular, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think it really depends on the type of if it's a separation where, like, say I'm married and I fuck up and I'm trying to, well, and my wife is like, yeah, I need you to go. I don't think it would be advantageous for me to do that. I need to be trying to work on my home and get that together,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? Let me change that. I don't think it's okay to date. I don't. I think until and I mean, to be honest, I don't even believe in divorce.
Okay.
But I think that if you decide to get married, you guys need to work that shit out. You need to make sure that you made that commitment before God, before yourself, each other. You need to do what it takes to make things shake.
Okay.
Now, if there isn't no reconciliation between the two parties, then and you know that, and both of y'all know that, and you guys are in the process of getting divorced, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
But again, if it was me, no, because I'm not gonna get a divorce. My wife ain't gonna get a divorce. We both gonna die before anything. So
What?
So if it doesn't work out, you will stay married.
Like, I take it to
Go
literally.
y'all separate ways.
we're not getting a divorce, period.
Okay, so y'all be doing y'all own thing with the title.
Nah,
You can speak for yourself.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. You can say that about her if y'all got separated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. It is not okay to date. It's not okay to date. Why you
Okay.
It's not
separated?
okay today. We'll leave it at that.
It's not okay
Well-
to date while you separated because you might get back with that woman and now you got a whole nother situation over here where you done broke this girl heart.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
situation with
that
anything
really
else,
is
though.
not right, but
It's like some kind of thing where if you separated and you start dating a girl, the girl falls head over heels for you. She's in love with you. Now you got your wife that might have changed her mind and want to come back. Now you got all this stuff. Everybody's upset. You fighting and you arguing because now you don't know which way to go.
She's just gonna have to get 86, man. That's it.
And it's not fair to bring somebody into your whole bullshit.
Affair is where they judge pigs at. That ain't got nothing to do with life.
Separation means you're going through some shit. That's what it means. You're going through some shit and that you might be able to get back together. That's
Yeah.
what separation is. We separate till we know we done with each other. And you
Yeah.
bring somebody in y'all bullshit, and it's not fair
That's
to that person.
that's true. That is true. That's a good point.
That's
Um.
true, but I think if you know that it's over
Yeah.
You
as a
never
man,
know.
it doesn't matter how the woman feels at that point.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if I know it's over, she
Yeah.
can change her mind all she wants. Like she can kick me out of the house and say I'm filing for divorce, and then change her mind 3 months later, and I just say
Okay.
no, I'm not coming back.
Okay.
So I think if you know 100% sure as a man that you ain't going back, you're done. I think it's okay to date people. I wouldn't recommend getting in a serious relationship until the divorce is final. I don't think you should do that. But just dating people,
Anytime
I
sex
think
is
you should be able to
involved,
date.
feelings
Sleeping
involved.
with them. You sleeping with people that you date.
Anytime sex is in it, feelings get
I'm
in.
asking
I no,
you.
Feelings.
I didn't say that because I wouldn't just sleep with people unless we was gonna be in a serious relationship. I'm
Oh
talking about just
wow,
going
what
out
you
to eat,
think that is? You
talking to
never had a
people, getting
meeting
to know
tonight.
people.
You never had
What
one of
So
them
what if
nights
you
where
gotta
like,
split a house? You gotta split all your
what you
bills. You gotta
say?
split child support, whatever,
I
whatever. And
don't
then
sleep
your
with
wife
nobody
asked
unless
you
we
out
serious.
on a date.
Man, go ahead on.
Do you not think she finna go crazy and make something shake to make it harder for you? He
What
gonna
did you
make it
say?
harder for you,
What's the
and
question?
he's gonna do the same thing if she's out on a date. It's gonna make it harder for you to get your divorce. Harder for everything that you're doing when you could have just stayed chill for a year. Make sure you get your divorce. Boom.
Well,
Absolutely. And
it
start dating.
depends. It depends on what state you're in.
And you need a dang on year to heal. You need to
It de-
heal. Now
it
you
depends
aggravated
on
with hurt
Sometimes we feel good up under somebody else.
trauma,
There
putting
you go.
trauma on the next person because of the shit you've been through that you didn't give yourself time to get over. That's the
yeah.
problem with everybody.
Well,
They think that
I'm
they can
just talking
go to the
about
next
dating.
person and
I'm just
heal.
talking about dating somebody.
Dating too, talking because you're gonna be on your damn date talking about your damn wife and what y'all want
Oh
to do.
nah, hell nah,
Oh
hell
Yeah,
no,
man.
no.
I would hope
So
Hell
not,
you
but
no,
still
no.
want to hear
You might as
I
well stay
would hope
single
you
if that's
wouldn't
the
do that.
conversation.
Oh
You might
man.
as well
really,
go and be by
you be
yourself
like,
for
my
real.
wife
Ain't
didn't
Yeah,
nobody
love
wanna
don't
hear
me.
do
that.
that.
My wife
You
Yeah.
didn't
better
even
fake
like
it until
me.
you make
That's
it.
why we broke
Yeah.
up.
Ain't nobody wanna
She
hear
was
that.
lonely.
Yeah,
You was
don't do
doing
that.
all
I
that.
wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
lot. Give yourself some
Nah,
time
but
in between relationships, regardless.
yeah, I mean, I just don't want. I don't think anybody should have to put their life on hold just because they're going through a
Okay.
divorce.
That's a good one.
I
Bingo.
don't think you're putting your life
You
on hold. I think you
That's a
healing.
Yes,
good
you
You
one.
are.
getting over some stuff. You getting through
well,
some
maybe
stuff.
you over it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Well,
true
so you
too.
need to be
That's
by
what I'm.
yourself while you getting
Well,
over it.
That's
You
what I'm
can't
don't
have
get
saying.
other
over
people
it
to
like I
entertain
don't
your
want this
time.
person no more, but you still got some stuff to go through. That's with any type of relationship.
Well,
You
let me
still
tell
have
you
to
I
go
from.
through
don't
a
think
little
so.
bit
I
of
don't
stuff.
Well,
think so.
let me
And I'm
tell you
talking
from a
about like
man's perspective.
yourself mentally. Because you're
Let
going
me
to have
tell you from.
flashbacks. That's the only thing you've been with for the last 10 years, maybe. So now your memories is just that person. Everything y'all been through, good or bad. Now you got to go to sleep. You dreaming about that shit. Something triggers you. All that shit. A damn movie can trigger your shit
What's the
back
shortest
to
you
the
done got
memory.
over?
Okay, well,
What's the shortest?
I got to give
Go ahead.
I got to give her that. She has a point. Like it,
Mm-hmm.
you will think about it from time to time. Like, damn,
I mean, but
every
that's
once in a while I
nice.
think about when I was married.
Yeah.
But as a man, let me tell you from a man
Yeah.
perspective,
There you go.
when you got, especially if you got kids by that woman,
Mm-hmm.
when it's over, it's over. And as a man, I'm only focused on my kids. That's it. I
Yeah.
don't I don't feed into any other nonsense. It's all about the kids at that point. So it's nothing for me to start dating other women at that point
Oh, yeah.
because me as a man, I'm just thinking about my kids. I don't care about her feelings and how she feel. None of that.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't saying like don't date nobody if it's over. If it's over.
Yeah,
Like it
that's
gotta be
what I'm
all the
talking
way
about.
over. I'm
Right.
just telling you, you still have some issues. Even when you with that girl, she might do something that remind you of that shit and trigger you, and now you tripping on her. I'm just saying.
I don't know if it's something that
I don't
she
know what
were.
to really call it after you
Well,
get a divorce or after you break up with somebody, but you still have
I know exactly what you're
stuff.
talking about.
Still
This
be in your
baggage.
feelings a
I'm
little
gonna say
bit
you
here
still
and
have
there.
baggage.
Yeah, flashbacks of that.
No, it's
That's
not. It's
fine.
not
Like I'm
baggage.
over my ex right now, and I'm when I say I'm over him. But guess what? I still got this baggage. Some shit can trigger me. I could be riding down the road and see it, and I have a whole oh my god moment, making me think how stupid I was in that moment. I'll start feeling depressed. All of this shit. When I'm not with him, I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him. Nothing. It's just like a tree triggered that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah.
That's me being real. And do I want to
Well,
leave right now? No, because I need to be stronger mentally so that he won't get over on me now. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So he
I
can't
could.
come through
I
that
can
shit.
understand the. I can
Yeah,
understand the depression
yeah,
part,
that's what
but
I'm saying. Like that's
also,
what I'm
but
saying.
you
Give
got to
yourself time.
change. You got to change the way you're looking at it because you're looking at it as baggage. It's not baggage.
Well, lesson
You
learned.
listen
I look at
exactly.
it as a lesson
You
learned. Next.
you realized as a person what you do and don't like.
Right.
So if something triggers you,
Emotional damage.
if something triggers you, that's a red flag for you. So now when you talking to somebody, you dating
Yeah.
somebody, and you're triggered, that red flag comes up, you know automatically at that point in your head, like, I might not need to deal with this person. He might
Oh,
not be the one for me. It's not baggage. You shouldn't look at it as baggage.
okay.
It's you being more smart and mature
Yeah.
and being able to read people and
Lesson
recognize
learned.
things
Yes.
because you
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
recognize it before. You
Lesson
know what I'm
learned.
saying? You fell for it, but now you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good ice. Good ice. That was real good ice. That was
Because
real.
you get depressed. If you look at it as baggage, you will get depressed. But you
True.
shouldn't look at it that way.
You are you are right. And
Right.
I
I,
agree.
yeah. So I think you can date during that time period. You know what I'm saying? I think, hey,
I knew Maury was gonna say
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I hate to say anything goes, but I think that once that bond is broken, because to me that's what that represents. In most cases, and it could be different. I preface it by saying that it could be different, but from men to women. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, if I get
The
to that
bond
point,
broken next.
yeah, if I get to that point, it's pretty much like and it doesn't mean that it's no coming back per se, like ever. But what I will say is like for the time being, like I'm good on my end. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean like down the road because I ain't never been with no one who I would say like, oh man, like they was the worst. I found that there was I vet good just in general, but now once I get to
So if
that
you didn't
point,
find nothing bad in him, why did you leave him? He
no,
had
you
nothing
you
that you could get over and try to work out.
well you can still come up on a crossroad. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yeah, we just ain't gonna we just ain't gonna see eye to eye on this, and
Why?
we
Because
just
they
gonna
wouldn't
bump
let you
heads.
leave. They wouldn't let you leave.
Well, it could be along, not necessarily 100% on that line, but it could be something like they
She got
didn't
too much
respect
now.
the leadership to a certain level. You see
So
what I'm
that
saying?
means
Like,
they didn't let you lead. That's what that means.
well, it's like they did, but it's always conflict when it comes to certain things, when it comes part of their leadership. Like they did, but not in, are you saying in totality? I mean, because it's
It
still,
is or it isn't.
I'm
huh?
saying like you being a Bible toting, Bible quoting man,
Hmm.
It is or isn't.
you don't forgive as easily as your Bible tells you because you
No,
like
no,
you
you
can drop it
always
off. You
forgive.
can drop quickly. It's like you don't have no heart. It's like you can go on to the next person. So I don't know, like what they could have done to have saved the relationship.
Yeah,
You as
yeah,
a
yeah,
quoting man
yeah.
again.
It always is.
You
Yeah.
could
I
have
don't
went to
know
the
him like that.
Bible and said, "Baby, we're gonna pray about this and see can we work this out."
Yeah, yeah. It's always something they could do.
You
You know what
did
I'm
all
saying?
that before you decided to get a divorce.
Yeah, like it's always something they could
And
do.
then you walked away and you ain't have no hurt, no nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the crossroad is when they decide that they're not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say it is something they can say or do or whatever. But usually when I get to that point, they already kind of made up in their mind, like whatever. No, I don't care. So
Yeah.
then I say, well, all right, well now I gotta make a move. You see what I'm saying? So it's never
And
like
so
they.
in a sense, you was a weak man at that point because you didn't try.
Yeah.
Because you said you were aggressive and a leader.
No, that's a strong
Nah,
man.
You
That's a strong
should
man.
have been able to say,
just because
hey,
you
you need to
No,
sit
that's
forgive
a-
somebody
down.
don't mean you have to put up with their BS.
Right?
There you go.
You were supposed to be able to like sit down and let's discuss this.
Yeah.
And your manhood
Mm-hmm.
couldn't break her down.
No,
You know
think
what
about
I'm
this.
saying? Not
So-
necessarily break her down,
Yeah.
but like, oh, he said that. You know
So-
how if you say it like and she just like, you know
So
what,
stay.
babe?
So yeah. So stay right. So stay right there with that example, and then weak man versus strong man.
If
So
you're following
when
me,
you
I don't have
when
to
you
do that.
say a weak man is a man who would stay in a situation too long and allow the woman to run him over. When you say that's all
No,
he
I
weak.
would say a man that they're trying
Yeah.
to commit to a lifetime of marriage under the Bible that he quotes.
Yeah.
He tried to work it out. He's trying to work it out. I don't consider you being weak.
No, I'm saying wouldn't you say?
I don't consider it being weak to sit and try.
No, I'm saying if you had two examples though. One example, he's stern, he's firm, he's look, this how I'm running this ship. You either with it or you ain't, and then he making his move. I would say that's versus the man who's like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I said this, I said that. I said these vows. I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. I think that's a weak man. A strong man is a man who, is gonna stand 10 toes down.
Bounced around till you found the weakest woman. Not calling you. I'm not.
Yeah.
The weakest woman to match your
strong personality.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because here's the key. Here's the key. The key is this. What women must know is there is strength in their femininity. See, you gotta be strong to be a feminine. You gotta be strong to be feminine. You gotta be strong. You gotta be like, all right, even when I don't want to do this, I'm gonna follow this man. That takes strength. See, the weak woman is one who's always scratching and clawing. This is a weak woman is always scratching and clawing because she's always in a fight. She don't want to do. She's irate all over the place. That's weakness. You can't compose yourself. So that's why you're going from one man to next. That's a weak woman. You can't stay put. You don't have any discipline. That's a weak woman. See, a strong woman is one who can hang in there. Yeah, I know my role. I'm gonna do this day in and day out. I'm gonna do it. That takes strength to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's just like adhering to say you're in a career path or whatever, and you stay in that career for a while and you're doing a great job. That takes discipline. You see what I'm saying? But someone who's bouncing around from job, no, that's weak. Oh man, she can't keep it. Man, she all over the place. That's weakness. You see what I'm saying? So in the same way. So and then of course that looks different for man and woman.
That's what I said about you. You was being weak because you couldn't stay in the same place.
But see, it's not my job.
You had to keep moving around.
But see, men and women. No, because see,
a woman had
and here's why.
No, he said no.
Here's why. Here's why. Yeah, that's true.
You disciplined in your first
that is
marriage.
true. But here's the thing. Here's the key. But see, here's the issue. Here's where the issue lies. You're trying to draw a parallel between men and women, and the thing about it is, men and women are not the same. So here's the key. So it's my job to lead. Therefore, okay, let's take it like this. So I use the woman jump from job to job, right?
Right.
So take this example. Now take a boss. Say the man is the boss and the woman is the employee. So that man, that boss, guess what? That boss, he has rules and regulations and procedures. If you want to work at that job, you got to abide by those rules. But guess what? A strong boss or leader, guess what? He'll fire you in a heartbeat. I ain't got time for this. You gone. See, that's a strong leader. A weak boss is a boss who let you do any and everything on his clock. And he like, I just can't fire. I don't know what to say. I can't bring her in the office. See, that's a weak boss. A strong boss gonna be like, hold on, I got you on camera, eating food, doing this, doing that. You gone. That's a strong boss. You see, you can't draw a parallel. We're in different positions. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
But that was a nice
But
try. But
but
you
your
see,
wife don't work for you. Hold up. Wait a minute. She is not your
Yeah, that was
employee.
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Your
you
wife
know
ain't
what I'm
your
saying?
employee. That's
Uh,
not the same thing.
uh,
I
Relationships
know,
is not
right?
the same
You
thing
you
as
made
a
it like it
job.
was a nice story, but it ain't the same
Once
thing.
the man gonna want to make money, he gonna want. Of course, a boss gonna want to make money and have the best employee. Of course, and anything other than that gotta go. But you
but
are a man that's married to a woman with emotional stuff that's
yeah,
attached to that.
yeah.
This boss ain't attached. He's not emotionally attached to me. You are to your wife.
But even
You
biblically,
committed under
yeah,
God.
that is true.
You say that you are a Bible toting person. You quote
Yes.
the Bible constantly.
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
just was asking, in general, like, how do you have so many marriages?
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
just
saying? How
yeah. So
was you able to walk away?
hmm so that's
That's
a good
all.
question because even biblically speaking, how does the Bible describe a woman and why she was created? In Genesis 2:18, it says she was a helpmate, right?
Yeah.
So again, even right there, the role is it's a different role. You see what
Yes.
I'm saying?
It's a different role.
I have to determine, okay, can this woman help me exceed my purpose or not? Or is she in the way? Is she detrimental? Just
Right.
like if you get into, Psalms and all that other stuff and they start talking
Right.
about them, it's better to be on the roof than in the house with a quarrelsome wife. It's better to be in the desert than in the house with a quarrelsome wife. So those are the two. So again, that dynamic is different. So again, either you can help me or hurt me. So think about men who are dead or in jail, right? A lot of men who are incarcerated because behind a woman. Now, this doesn't mean that women are bad, but what I'm saying is this: it is because for whatever reason, even if it's trying to impress a woman, you know what I'm saying? Guys done all type of things trying to impress a woman, right? Whether it's selling drugs or whether it's killing somebody or whether it's, oh man, I got jealous, so I killed this other person over
So
here.
you
Or
think it's to impress the woman or impress their homeboys?
I'm saying it's both. In this situation, we're
Yeah.
gonna use impress a woman, but it does
Okay.
happen on that way too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the point is, these things happen because this woman has fooled him and allowed him. Let's just say allowed him to go down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Because of the lifestyle she wanted, or whatever the case is, or what
Yeah.
she portrayed. So the thing is, as a man, you got to be able to stand 10 toes down. So you got to be able to look that woman eye to eye and say, okay, either you're going to help me or hurt me. Either I can do life with you or I got to let you go. And see, that's what a strong man does. Now, see, the dynamic between what a woman do is a little bit different. Now, I would still tell women also, don't put up with this knucklehead. He ain't nothing either. Because you got women who also stay with men, the wrong man, for too long. And that causes a
Yeah,
different
because
type
they
of
want
damage
to
in her.
they want to do what the Bible say. Like he said,
Right.
Ben said, "This my last wife.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no divorce. I'm not doing that. This is the wife."
And that's a
That's
great
it.
mentality. Yeah, that's a great mentality
So a
if you
woman
find the right one.
really thinks that most of the time, and then
If
she tries to fight and she stays in a relationship longer.
Mhm.
My thing was, I understand that you had to leave because she was a little bit too much. But I'm just saying, because if you was a leader, like you said, that you could have fought a little harder. The emotional part for me is just because you
Yeah.
just left, like you just I'm
Yeah.
out.
Well,
Yeah,
I
the
just
thing
I'm out, and I'm
the
like,
thing
so you
is,
didn't have
Fox.
no emotion? Did you even love the person? You
and
The,
know what I'm
the
saying? Did
thing
you
is,
have any
Fox.
kind of type of nothing for them? I'm
You
just
could
saying
you can
that.
love somebody. You can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you had to put up with their BS.
right.
Exactly. No, I
And
understand.
it goes
I
both
understand why
ways
he
too.
left.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get it. I'm just testing his leadership.
Right. And that's fair and I
A
like
little
it.
test, little test. That's
And
all.
see, and that's why I like to say, just like I say, I tell people, through relationships and through marriage, no woman could ever tell you that they left me. It doesn't, it's never happened. You see what I'm saying? And I don't say that to brag, but it's
Well,
just
it
to
kind
show
of
like,
like Miss Bragging.
It
well,
do.
No,
no,
I'm kidding.
It
it
do.
ain't that.
'Cause he done said it
But
more than one
it's,
time,
Ain't
more
no
than
but it's,
twice,
man left
more than
me.
3 times. You done
but
said it.
but it's more
Ain't no
to
man left me.
it's more so just to say like, you know, that firm, that leader, that whatever it is, it's like, okay, they ain't looking at me like, oh man, I can't be with him. Now that doesn't mean that I'm perfect, but it just means that it meets the status quo. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, oh yeah, we thought, no.
So it just kind of brings me to you saying
Mhm.
no woman ever left you.
Yeah.
That means these women was wanting to try.
Mm-hmm. They was what?
They
was
wanted to try. They wanted to be with you still, right? And you as a man walked away from
And
them
you was
instead
tired
of
of the
working it out.
situation, so you
Sure.
took off.
Instead of
But
working it out.
right, but listen, but that's a good point. But there are people who don't want to leave certain jobs. But guess what? If they don't meet the
How
criteria
you
or they're
change the
not following
story?
the, but if they
Why
don't,
you think
but
you
here's the
ain't the
point:
God?
if they
You
don't
ain't
meet
the God.
if they're not
Yeah,
following
he
the
want to bring
procedure,
up a job. I'm just
I
if
mean,
they're
saying.
God,
not, look,
are you referring to yourself
You
as the
know, I want to
God?
get in your ass sometimes because you
The
always
hell?
saying
yeah,
shit. I want to get in your
Stick to the
ass.
yes,
story.
I got
good,
Stop
come
giving
y'all.
us
on,
these
yeah,
Please,
metaphors
y'all
and all this
listen to me
stuff.
yeah.
after this.
If they don't
At the
follow
end of
the,
look
if
at
they
me. I'm
don't
trying to
follow
be
the
like
procedures,
him.
right? If they
He
don't follow the
cannot be
procedures,
successful alone.
if they listen, if they don't want to follow the procedures, they gotta go. I'm talking about for as far as a job. You know what I'm saying?
There
So
you
it's
go,
Come on,
honey.
But
So are
here's a
you
better
referring to yourself
example.
as the
emotionless
God? So we
word
was talking.
freak. You
Hey
gonna get no
Fox,
emotion.
okay, instead of using the job example,
Thank you.
Give me
what
something
if your
better.
wife over the years becomes an alcoholic and you tell her you leaving?
Yeah.
Does that mean she doesn't want to be with you?
right.
She wants to work it out, but she's
Yeah.
an alcoholic.
Right.
So you leave her.
Right.
But
So you don't give her the
but
option and
you
try to
couldn't
find her,
drop
seek her help before you leave.
before you left her.
Not
Oh,
if she's not willing to change,
Can
no.
you not love her
right.
enough to put
I'm
her
not gonna
in
help her change
rehab?
if she don't want to.
Can you
Yeah.
love her enough to put her in rehab? I'm
Oh,
just saying,
I would if she was willing to, but
yeah,
Maury is saying that they wasn't willing to.
right.
right, willing to change. And I said I was just messing
Right.
with him.
But
Yeah, 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 for
That
sure.
part.
that doesn't mean, but this is what I'm trying to say. That doesn't mean that those women didn't want to be with him
Right.
when he
Right.
left them. They still wanted to be with him. They just
Right.
But they
wasn't
just
willing to
weren't
do the
really
work.
with the
They
change.
was
Right.
in their own way. In other words,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
sometimes you can get in your own way.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
And
you
then,
got
like I said, he just dropped them, like woke up one day and said, "Hey, God."
yeah.
That's how he talking. Like, oh, I'm
It's a
leaving.
cold world.
Oh,
So
I'm
check it
And
out.
leaving.
you in your
Cold
That's
own
world.
just
way. I
not him.
gotta go.
Yeah, cause check
He
it.
said, "Oh, I'm leaving. I'm leaving."
'Cause
I
look,
love you, but this ain't working. Bye.
but
Yeah,
look, I'm
I'm
here. I'm
out.
here
I
to
don't
fulfill a
even try. I'm
purpose.
out. I'm
But that's
out.
it. I'm locked in. I'm here to fulfill a purpose, and
Yeah.
you know, you get on board, and we can do it together. But if you're not going, then I gotta keep the train. Got to keep going.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying? I rather
Sound
my
like a
train.
song.
Look, I rather my chain jump off the tracks before I let you run it off the cliff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Because you going,
and then the other thing I don't like because you saying a woman loud and scratching that she's weak. That I didn't like that, but
no,
I'm
no,
letting
no, no,
you
no,
have
no.
it.
I was just
I'm
saying
letting you have it,
if
honey.
she's all over the place,
Cause
that's what
I
I meant to
cuss
say.
my damn boss the fuck out if he come in
Yeah,
here in my face. How about that at work?
yeah. You just you might just need be regulated. That's all, and that's it. So
I'll be like,
I
Ooh.
yeah, I expect
sorry, I'm
yeah, I expect that. You know what I'm saying? I say women gonna be women, but I
That's right.
expect for
A
the
woman
men to
gonna be a
step
woman
up.
and a man
Right,
gonna be a man,
right.
honey.
I expect for the men to
Y'all
step up and regulate.
cheaters.
I said for the men to step up and,
Ice.
and regulate.
Y'all cheaters.
No, that's not true.
Well, you did say
Y'all
there
cheaters.
what multiple women to amen.
Who?
Yeah.
Multiple women at all
We
times.
always go back to that, don't we?
Ben gonna have his one wife.
Yeah, I say
And
one woman,
She
one man.
can't never leave unless she die. Ice gonna give you up if you drink. And Mari gonna say if he can't have the final word, you gotta go.
Oh man. Oh
I don't
man.
like none of them damn option choices of men. I don't like
And
none of them
me and
choices.
AD gonna stay single for the rest of our life, and we gonna party.
I'm gonna keep my black
No.
book and keep it moving.
Oh,
Oh
They're gonna
man.
man.
they're gonna get a dog and
We
die
for the
alone.
streets,
Oh
baby. We
man.
outside.
They don't die
We
I'll
alone.
put that little
outside.
Uh,
code at the end of that text. That means bring your ass here, boy, and keep it
oh,
moving.
oh
You
man.
ain't
That's
gotta go
it.
home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, we dating. Oh, I got a roster.
Mm.
I'm dating all 4
Y'all are
years.
crazy, man.
Y'all don't want to go out like that.
They
We
don't,
gonna
Y'all
man. They
love
drink
it.
say
that
that
money.
now.
Y'all do not want to go out like that.
You
Well,
can't
you
save
act
us.
like
You
it's a
can't
bad
save us,
thing.
Mara. You can't save us.
Huh?
You can't save us.
Can't save us all.
I believe I can. Just give me a little more. Just give me a little more time. I believe I can.
Don't save us. We don't
They,
want to
they don't want to be
be.
saved, Speaks. Don't even do it.
We don't want
Okay. I'm
Wasting your
wasting,
time, man.
wasting my time. Okay.
The majority of these
Yeah.
modern women, they ain't worth it.
Oh
And
man.
majority of men ain't worth shit.
Man, I know you just didn't say women ain't worth it.
I said the
Oh.
I'm
majority
not
of
kidding
modern
what
women.
being that
Oh,
head.
modern. I'm not
Mm.
modern. I'm old
Oh,
school.
okay. I'm not modern either. I'm old
See,
school.
see, they ready to jump down somebody's throat, ain't
Man,
they?
And
they
is.
up on
That's
your ass today,
Or
baby. But
they do more talking than they do listening.
that's crazy. God.
then,
Uh,
First of all, you ain't
Give
I
paying
off
us
all
know
the
you
attention for
smoke.
a
disagree
whole
with us,
15
baby.
minutes.
You
The
can't
TV
finna
turned
give
the hell up on
no
loud.
warning. No warning.
I'm listening. I'm listening to y'all. I'm trying to see if anything was worth putting into, but it wasn't. So I was just letting
Okay.
y'all be.
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it is what it is.
I agree with a bunch of what Speece and Ice were talking about.
Yeah.
We're gonna pray for
I
y'all
I
though.
appreciate it.
bet.
Yeah.
I
I'm
bet.
sure.
I bet.
But yeah, let me say this last point on that part. Yeah, because I think too, and I know Fox was saying nah, they should wait, but the reason why I said I do believe they can move forward after in that time period is because some people will run. Like sometimes like when you split, they will run. They won't. They will avoid getting that paperwork served on them. So I don't think that a man or a woman should have to suffer if like say they're trying to serve the other person and the other person will not allow because they don't want to break that bond. They don't want you to be free.
Mm.
So I know cases where these people run for years so that they don't have to have that divorce tag on them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think another reason why I'm like, nah, once they separated or y'all physically separated, hey,
Mhm.
do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because most courts will honor it. But like Ice made a good point. He said, depending on what state you in. But yeah, so I think once y'all physically is dead, because like I said, some people run for years, and I know that could be a terrible feeling. Just you can't bond with someone just because there's some paperwork somewhere with your name and their name on it. But you done all the way done with them, but they running and you ain't legally divorced yet. But they're you can't move on, and nah, that's why I say once that separation hit, do what you do.
Yeah, and the reason I said it's okay if you're just dating, um, I made that very specific. I just said dating because when I separated, we got ordered by a judge that we was not allowed to have anybody of the opposite sex at our house after 9 p.m.
Dang.
So until the divorce was final, we could not have anybody spending the night at our house. So I said dating. It's because especially if you got little kids, it's traumatic to go see your parents go through a divorce. So you don't want to kick your wife to the curb and then your son watch you bring girl over girl to the house at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want your kids to see that. But
Right.
I
I
don't
don't
want
have no problem
to
with talking to nobody.
see somebody if you're not serious.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else got
Well,
anything
good
else
show.
on that? Yeah, that was a good show right there, y'all. That was pretty good right
I'll
there.
write down my shit for the next time.
I know that's right.
I'm
Uh,
on your ass every
I
time.
know that's right.
Being what you got to say, I'm on your ass. Too.
oh man, y'all going crazy.
Mhm.
Well, y'all ain't got nothing else on it.
Oh.
Well, guys, we
All right, I got.
appreciate you all. Go ahead. What was that? Ice?
No, that's all I got.
You're good. That was all you got. All right. We appreciate you all for watching another episode of Beast Talk, where we keep it 100. You know, if you're watching this live, you're watching on a replay. If you got anything to say, any comments on any of the topics we spoke on tonight, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I will still address the comments. If you want to get on any of the future shows, if you want to join the panel, let me know. I will drop the link in your inbox prior to us going live, and you can come on here and get it in live and in person. If you're watching this also, if at any moment you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share this with your family and friends, because we don't want to be successful by ourselves. Again, we appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of Beast Talk. Remember this: keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.
Peace.